there yet.
We're live on youtube.com/FBGameCrew.
Not yet. Stop saying, stop false advertising. We're not right this second.
You will be. You better be there.
Now we are. Now we are. Who's gonna be number one? I'm not even number one. I don't know. I don't know where this. Where's the Steam? Where's the live Steam?
Up my ass.
Where's this?
It's up my ass.
Where's the live Steam? Is it Steam or Stream?
It's Steam live because isn't that where the people buy games at?
There we go. Here's the Steam. Hi guys. Let me get this the FC and the C.
I'm doing a little promo.
Friend code in the chat so you can join. 2603. Don't dox me.
I need to put this on my story too. Oh, it disappeared. What? Where is it? I guess I gotta save it from Twitter or something. I don't know what the fuck I gotta do with this. What do I do with this?
I gotta delete some people to
share it.
Because Switch doesn't let you add too many people.
Can I do this, maybe? Oh, no, I can't do that. I gotta make a new video. God damn it. Because that was a Twitch exclusive. Or a Twitter exclusive, sorry. We're live on YouTube right now. Me and Cameron, we're going to be playing Mario Kart.
Now we are live.
Join us and play Mario Kart with us. If you like Mario Kart or like me or Cameron, you can come hang out and yell at us in Japanese.
Or
Cameron might understand some of it.
I might. I understood something fun. I forget what it was. What did I understand? I heard some...
to fly.
Oh, Io Shirai yelling on NXT. That's what I was understanding.
What did he say?
She was saying like, oh, let's go, let's go. She won. It worked. Yelling in Japanese helps. All right, guys, send those requests.
And I gotta do one more pose.
Got my Kurt Angle mug.
Save.
It's a damn true.
It might be saved in my thing. Nope.
I still don't have any villagers on Animal Crossing because I've not played for more than 5 minutes in the past week.
How many villagers do you have?
I have just the people the game gave me.
Which is 2 people?
Yep.
That's why you don't got Isabel. You need.
Well, I know I haven't done anything. I haven't had a chance. I've been 100%ing Resident Evil 3, and now I have. It's done. Now Mark can borrow.
You need that Isabel music because the Isabel music makes the game way more enjoyable.
Oh, I know I do.
It makes it great because it changes every hour. And it's like,
oh, I know what it does.
Oh,
we know what it does.
I hope so. Alright, now it is promoed out.
I hope Nintendo Kart comes next.
We got a post from my favorite guy.
John Cena.
You know who it is.
Your favorite guy? Steven Denton.
Who's our favorite guy to watch on Instagram?
Okay.
Gotta go to the goddamn stream.
I thought he blocked you.
Yeah, I was on FU Game Crew.
Okay.
Hey y'all, Scott here.
I gotta watch Scott the Wise's new video. I don't know why I like Scott the Wise, but I do.
Video? I don't remember what the was.
Game collecting.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that.
I feel like I shouldn't like him, but I do.
No one should like him, but they do. It says hate all anyways. Hate all Scott here.
Does he?
I think so.
It says hey y'all.
He says hate all. But he might say hey y'all. I don't fucking know. Scott the Wise Superman. You know, I was thinking this stream we're gonna have a lot less people joining us because you know where they're at right now.
Watching SmackDown Live?
No. They're watching Wood's stream.
Oh, are they?
Wood's been streaming. Woods has a charity stream. You gotta join the charity stream. He's been streaming for
I want to stream for charity.
a long time.
I really do. I want to.
Well, we're gonna fucking make like $20.
Yeah, but it'd be nice. I feel like we might make more moves for a charity. I want to get to like. I want to get to like
200.
I want to get to like an animal hospital or something. That'd be fun.
Well, let's do a charity stream.
Give it to the kitties.
Let's do a charity stream then.
I said it a while ago. You said no.
Did I?
Yeah.
I said no charity stream?
Yeah, because
I don't think we're gonna make any money. We make like $200 top.
We don't make any money anyway. Might as well.
Well, I'm saying, yeah. But
I mean, we do, and we
make enough for us to buy a
yeah.
goddamn Happy Meal, which
Yeah,
is,
we
I
do.
like that. By giving $200 to the kitties, what's that gonna do?
Yeah, they'll figure something out.
They're
You know,
gonna buy Happy
$1
Meal
can
with
feed a kitty for 1 year.
Yeah, that's not what the charity works.
Huh?
The charity, we're gonna give it to like what? Like kitty rescue.
I don't know. There's that dog hospital in Mount Juliet. They're like nation famous.
Okay, well then we'll give them.
I don't know. We'll bring one of those big checks.
That'd be awesome if we did that actually.
We said like $30.
Yeah. They'd probably be bummed, honestly, if we did that.
I mean, we don't stream for money. We're just hanging out.
Can you imagine if we brought them a big check for $30?
Oh yeah, they'd be.
Right. You're like, dude, we'll give you money to take this away. Does Scott the Wise feel like a father to Sammy Classic
Kitties.
Sonic fan? No
Kitties.
way, dude.
What?
Does Scott the Wise feel like a father to Sammy Classic Sonic fan? Hell no.
I don't know Sammy Classics.
You don't know Sammy Classic Sonic fan? Are you serious?
If you showed me a video, I'd probably go.
Oh yeah, he's the kid who yells about Sonic and goes, "What the frick?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
He is in college now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I was watching a bunch of Wang videos.
Anti-Fortnite Chamber. Wang makes great videos. See, okay, so
I love his. It's probably my favorite channel, honestly.
it's great. It's really good stuff. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, Noob, this is Cheesy and DLC guy and everybody here from the group chat. Cheesy's here. We love Cheesy. Anyways, Noob is like, every time I post about going around on Twitch, Noob goes, I hate Twitch. But he's not even here. He doesn't even come to these streams. And he had never ever joined one of my fucking YouTube lives. Has he ever joined one of yours? He doesn't. He doesn't join any of them.
I've only done 3 streams so far.
He doesn't join any of them. He complains about me doing it. He doesn't watch.
All I've been playing is Resident Evil 3 or whatever, and I didn't think anyone wanted to watch me play it again.
I'm only saying that so just one group of our friends. And he doesn't even join. He hasn't joined the goddamn streams anyway.
He has been.
Yeah, he'll randomly show up like once every like 3 months for like 5 seconds. All he knows is like,
He shows up as a character.
He does. God damn it.
Oh yeah, they have like the same I don't know if they're spoofing me. This one, there's in a purple shirt laying down with that. Yes? I might switch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to YouTube.
I don't know if it was YouTube, but it definitely is.
There's someone in the YouTube chat.
They're in the race today.
Sorry.
I gotta catch up. 1 minute. I need to. Can't do it right now. I'm losing anyway. I can't throw the match. It'll ruin the integrity of Mario Kart. I don't want to compromise the integrity of the race.
Arian, aka Bray. Yo, hey, sweet life of Dio Brando. Hello. See, these are people that join every time. I know.
We're not muted.
Why are you guys lying?
We're not muted.
You're that.
The game audio was pretty loud.
You're
though.
muted, Arian. You're the one who's muted.
The game audio was pretty loud though.
As how was Link's Awakening? I had to go. Did you find the dust? Hell yeah, I found the dust. Are you kidding me? We dusted that boy. Can you turn your game volume down? We just did. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm on the 3rd dungeon in Link's Awakening now. There's only 8, so almost halfway through. The fuck is going on outside? I think it's just kids playing.
Yeah.
There's some yelling going on outside. I thought there was a robbery in progress. Gaming. I not played this in a year. Well,
I only played this in live streams, but I played the hell out of it when it was on the Wii U.
I played the hell out of it before I died. Ooh, God. They need to bring snowboard kids back. I'm telling you, man. Making that video, I was like, dude, I want to play Snowboard Kids so fucking bad. But like, an updated version would be amazing. You know?
Yeah, it is pretty. I don't think anyone like knows about it really.
There were so many comments that said, I've never even heard of this. I'm like, dude, how the
I didn't hear. You told me about it.
I've never heard of this. It's so good. It's definitely way better than Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, 64.
If they had an updated version of Snowboard Kids that kept up with like the actual quality and like everything, I think it would be better than Mario Kart.
Really?
The way it is just so much more fun and
yeah, but if you miss that ski jump, that's the ski at the bottom.
That's part of the fun.
Oh, that's so frustrating if you miss it.
Frustrating.
No.
But it's always a blue shell's frustrating too.
Yeah, I know.
But that's fun when you hit someone right before they're about to go up the ski jump. You get so excited. Like if you hit them with a parachute right before they go on the ski jump, it's great. It's exhilarating, you know. You're just like, dude, you guys are fucking going on, baby. Will Bubby play Valorant soon? What the hell is Valorant? Is that game that RGT85 made a video about? Someone on YouTube was trying to give me a code for that. I didn't care. I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't know what that is. You're faster than 5G. Hell yeah. Soggy Crumpet.
I'm not winning yet.
The banana! I gave some bananas to a monkey earlier and he made a bridge for me. And I was appreciative of him. And then I got a stick.
Ooh,
so I don't know what we're gonna do.
Alright,
What the hell is Valorant?
I gotta add a few people.
I think they told me what Valorant was. Or if it's the same thing I'm thinking of, I don't know. Oh, he's in the chat right now.
Well, there we go.
My stomach is bubbling, dude. I don't know what.
That's from last stream.
I don't know what it was that I ate. I ate because my brother made a pizza and there were some leftover slices. But RG, it was Vigor. Vigor was doing RG. But what the hell is Valorant? I don't know what that is. What is that? Will Bubby play Valorant? I don't know what it is. Is Riot Games' version of CSGO. Oh, Valorant! Oh, I know that now. The one that all the streamers are playing right now. That is that on console or is that PC only? I think that's. I don't know. It looks kind of cool, but is it like? How's your Animal Crossing island looking?
Mine's not good.
Everyone always asks that. I mean,
it's not bad, but there's nothing.
Mine's all right.
Okay, you go. You go ahead and start, and I want to interrupt.
Okay, I think I've got.
Well, I try to collect things, and then they close the shop at 9, so I just like don't want to play it at night because I don't want to take 80%.
Oh,
I don't want that's stupid.
Yeah, but
they give me 100% before.
I do it all the time.
They made it worse.
But I do it all the time. Well,
the full store's worse.
What makes the game more realistic though? Because they got to go to sleep.
No, they don't.
Oh, come
the owl
on.
doesn't go to sleep. What about him?
Well, he's an owl, right?
He's sleeping in the day, but he wakes his ass up when I got something for him.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Yeah, so they should wake up. Oh, fuck.
Okay, so in the old Animal Crossing, apparently if you banged on the shop enough, they would open it for you. Apparently. I don't know if that is that on this one, but yeah. They would open the shop if you knocked on it enough, and they'd be in like their night clothes or whatever and be kind of sleepy. Apparently.
Maybe I'll try that.
I've seen the footage of it, but I haven't tried it on my game.
Well, I don't like, I don't want to forage for stuff. If it's just, well, I want the full, they're trying to rip me, they're trying to stiff me.
Okay, well, see, every single night before I go to bed, I play like 2 hours of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I do.
I play, get all the stones, everything.
I play for 5 minutes a day so I can get the daily Nook miles at the machine. That's it. I just go check that machine, skip past Tom Nook's message where he rambles in the beginning, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this. I'm just trying to peep the dailies.
There is a fishing competition in Animal Crossing this weekend.
Oh, really?
I don't know what you get if you win, but you're missing out on a lot of stuff, man. There was
I know.
I met this cool
what
little.
The fuck? Why'd you stop?
I met this cool little like beaver guy who wanted me to catch some fish for him. I think he was a beaver, and that was really fun. I liked that. It was awesome. And he gave me some.
Did you see the aliens?
No, I didn't see the aliens.
No, just kidding. I was making shit up.
Only 2 hours. What? How's your Animal? Oh wait, only 2 hours. Well, yeah, I only play. How many hours a day do you play? Jesus Christ!
There's a lot of games out there.
You're going to play for more than 2 hours a day? That's a lot.
I'm getting hit by that. Damn it.
I like watch something on Netflix and I just grind in Animal Crossing, like collecting all the stuff and selling all the shit that I don't need and everything. And then if I get cool stuff, I'll set it up on the island or set it up in my house. And then if there's like some kind of challenge thing to do, like get the little microchips or catch the ghost parts or catch some fish or whatever, then I do that. That's whatever. I'm on a quest for Roll the Penguin to join my island. Everybody wants specific villagers, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I mean, like, they're all nice to me, right? I think they're all great. Cameron is not a true gamer because he only plays Animal Crossing for 5 minutes.
Well, a lot of gamers would say Animal Crossing is not for true gamers like Mark.
Yeah, a ton of people would say that.
I do want to. I think about it, I'm like, I want to get back to Animal Crossing, but I got Resident Evil, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out today. Persona 5 R, I like barely started it. I'm like, just now, like, I'm only on like my 3rd day where like you're actually able to like freely do stuff.
What was I gonna say?
I had too much. I played the shit out of Resident Evil 3, 100% of everything with shop items though. I did not. I did use shop
CJ
items.
the Beaver. I don't know any of the villagers' names. I just get whoever they give me. I have this one villager who is named Groucho, I think. He has a really deep voice, and I guess he's supposed to be grumpy, but he's never grumpy when I talk to him. But his name's Groucho. That's my favorite villager I have. He has a fucking neon green goat that wears a leather jacket and likes like rock music and stuff. He's awesome.
That's pretty funny.
He has a really deep voice too.
I watched the Edge
guy.
documentary. He has a room full of like skateboard decks on the wall. I'm like,
Why?
why is that? I don't know. They just like showed it real quick. I'm like, what is he doing with this?
Like, but not themed boards, but just boards.
Well, he had like a bunch of old ones, and he had like a slash board randomly on the wall. I guess he just thinks it looks cool. But
Yeah. See, I was thinking maybe he had like
he used to skate.
some kind of like wrestler boards, like some.
No, they were skateboards. Like,
Yeah. That's weird.
It was weird.
Maybe he used to skate.
there's nothing wrong with it. I just thought it was interesting. I want to know the story behind it.
Well, yeah, he has to.
There's got to be like,
Maybe he does just think they look cool.
yeah, it has to. I know he doesn't.
That'd be weird though. I feel like old graphics are a lot better than new graphics.
Well, most of them were old.
Okay.
Most of them were like, I don't know. I didn't like recognize anything specific, but I just like saw it once and like skipped back 10 seconds and saw it again. I didn't pause. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Like 80s and 90s graphics are so much cooler.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's because like they actually cared to give a shit back
Yeah.
then. Like it was a big deal to have a pro board back then. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
now it's just like,
Now everyone and their fucking mom has a goddamn pro board, and they put out so many every fucking catalog. Back then you had one pro model,
Oh,
and it would
yeah.
last like 3 months, and that was it. And then they would hire an actual artist to like do the real work.
It was a
blah,
big
blah,
deal.
blah. It was a big deal.
it was a lot cooler.
Now it's just
Oh,
kind of bullshit. But,
Well,
some companies do good art. Deathwish does have good art when they try. Heroin has good art when they try. Sometimes they hire random artists that I think it's Garbo. Heroin, that is.
yeah.
But for the most part, Foss's stuff is always great. Brian Romero's stuff is always great. And who else does good skateboard art? Oh, look, someone's here. Who is it? What do you want? Here, you keep going. I'll yell at him.
Alright, what we got going on in the chat?
Oh, we're live right now. Oh, Dobby got in.
Dobby!
Dobby can join.
Dobby can join. Yes, Dobby.
No.
Dobby.
Dobby, what are you doing? Oh shit, Dobby!
Knocking everything over. Are we still live?
Dobby, no, come here.
Dobby, I love Dobby.
Dobby, come
Dobby's raising hell right
Dobby,
now. I love
come
it.
here. Jesus Christ, you little bastard. Let's go say hi to everybody.
Dobby!
And then you can leave.
Careful. Oh, Dobby.
Dobby, look! Look, Dobby!
Dobby!
Say hi! Say hi to everybody! You
Dobby!
smell like a campfire!
Dobby, 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 Dobby.
He joined my stream earlier too, actually. Dobby, you're a live streaming dog today, aren't you? Alright, well, you gotta go.
Oh, Dobby. Oh, he's the best dog
Or
ever.
campfire smelling dog.
Everyone says their dog's the best. Dobby is the
the
best.
Okay.
He really is.
Oh, there you go.
He's at least tied for first. There might be like a super dog out there.
Bye!
Ew, ew.
See ya!
Ew, what ew with the dog?
Who said ooh?
I don't know if it's in regards to the dog.
It better not be to the dog.
Dobby's a true gentleman.
He's more than a gentleman. He's a king. He's a goddamn king.
Oh, Dobby.
Soggy Crumpet says hi to Dobby. Hey, Expand On. Hi. Why do the beanies in Animal Crossing look like you? I know, right? I wish the beanies looked more like actual beanies. I mean, they look all right, but like it looks weird. I don't know. But they do look like condoms. Little tips of condoms.
They look like condoms.
Mm-hmm. Trying to emulate Fallout 1 and 2 from my phone while watching the stream.
Oh, really? Air Fallout 1 and 2 are considerably different.
Oh yeah, they are. They are way different.
The true Fallout fans are not happy.
Oh, see, look, everybody else likes Dobby. Look at that.
Yeah, Dobby's
a pimp. There you go. Arian, if you were saying ew to Dobby, I'm gonna come through this phone and smack the hell out of you.
We'll swat you. How about that?
Yep. I'm using tilt controls.
I appreciate tilt controls, but I don't want to touch them.
Yeah, he left. Sorry, guys. He has to go home. He's got to go home. He's got a home to go to. God damn it, I love Dobby.
Yeah, I do too.
He was sitting on my lap while I was live streaming.
I got two
great.
2 RPGs I gotta try. I'm gonna try to get through. That's
2 RPGs?
2 Persona 5 and...
Well, I heard that Final Fantasy 7 is only 30 hours.
Great!
Average. Which that is good.
That is great.
People were complaining about it, but I'm
Who
like,
cares?
Dude, they're making like 4 parts to it.
Yeah, great.
All in all, that's 120 hours. Which
I'm honestly like happy to hear that. I'm like, oh, I want to play Persona 5 as well, but like...
that does suck if you realize that... Okay, so Xenoblade Chronicles was about 120 hours.
Yeah.
And then Dragon Quest 11.
I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff you can do.
Right? You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like, average modern RPGs are 120 hours, but they're going to break it up into 4 parts and charge us 60 a piece.
Yeah.
Which is kind of not good.
No, I totally agree with that. I mean? The episodic thing is fucking dumb, but...
I mean, I think 30 hours of gameplay is plenty, but when there's all these other RPGs that are doing, you know,
well, we'll see if it's actual gameplay, if there's grinding involved, if it's like... We'll see. I'll see.
Hey, Jib Jab! Wait, Jib Jab, you weren't in my live stream on
Oh
Twitch.
my god, I got hit.
You weren't in my live stream on Twitch earlier, were you? Were you there for a little bit? You might have been there for a little bit, actually.
I hate getting hit with green shells.
Because usually you're in there for like the whole time. Jib Jab, Jib Jab and me have been rolling through some games. Jib Jab was roasting me yesterday from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze because I beat it, and I kept failing on.
It's a hard game.
It is a hard game.
I still gotta. Well, I mean, I beat it on the Wii U, so I'm not like it's not. I'm not in a rush to play it on the Switch, but
I'm using poop control. Lunatic Jen, what's up?
What's up, Lunatic?
Lunatic Jen.
Lunatic joined my stream.
Yeah, he joins my stream sometimes too.
I haven't streamed in a week. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, Final Fantasy VII though.
I don't listen to game journalists that much since they just complain a lot.
Yeah, if it's not in the Tokyo Dome, it's always like 2 stars.
You heard about the recent controversy with games journalists? What they
no, I didn't
Kotaku
actually.
said?
I heard they're probably something ridiculous. I just heard.
They
yeah,
said,
go ahead.
okay, so this is really funny that Kotaku said this. They said Final Fantasy VII's easy mode is too easy. The fucking games journalist was playing on easy mode, and he was like, "I beat the game too easy." Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's something. Irate Gamer did that before, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did. Or no, he said it was No, he was playing. He said the game was too hard, but he was in the review. He was admitting that he was using like Game Genie and shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He's like, it's too hard. But like with the Game Genie was too hard. He said, but like he was just like easily beating it.
Man.
I'm just like. It's like, so then I had to play through it again to get the true ending.
Oh my God.
No, I remember what it was. Okay, so he was playing, it was Contra.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you don't get the true ending unless you're on, like, the hardest difficulty?
Yeah.
He played it on, like, normal with the Game Genie. You have a Game Genie, you're not playing it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
All he used was, like, unlimited lives, I'm sure. He's like, no, I'm not going to do the hardest difficulty. Then he played it on hard with the Game Genie, because he got the shit ending. He's like, oh, I need to up the difficulty for the true ending. And then he had the problem again. He's like, oh, I got to play it on very hard. And I'm just like... You have a Game Genie, why wouldn't you just start with very hard? Or at the very least, if medium tells you it wasn't enough, just go all the way. But yeah, that's weird. He said it was too easy on easy.
Jib Jab was napping earlier, that's why. Are you gonna play Your Mom Divorced 64 soon? Did you leave that comment on the Snowboard Kids video? I think you did. But yeah, I'll play it.
I want to play Animal Crossing 64. There's probably like a fan mod or something.
Do y'all play Fortnite? Hell no. Shane, what are you going to stream after Link's Awakening? I was thinking either Okami or...
That's a good one.
What was it? Octopath Traveler. Either Okami or Octopath Traveler.
I want to get to that. I'm playing 2 RPGs.
Because a lot of people suggested that they wanted to see Octopath Traveler, so I was like... The most was Donkey Kong, which I was surprised. Like, everyone was like, do Donkey Kong. I was like, okay, whatever. So we did Donkey Kong, and that only took 2 streams because I was already on world like 4 or something. And then the Link's Awakening was second most, and I think Octopath was third most. Or it might have been a split between like Fire. It'll either be Fire Emblem or Octopath Traveler. We'll see.
Fire Emblem's a good one.
I'm already like pretty deep in that though, so it won't take very long to beat that. Probably. We'll see. Jib Jab hitting him with the dilly dabs. Woo! That Little Niece vid was it. Thank you. That was my favorite Little Niece video by far. I think it was clearly the best edited Little Niece video. I edited about 1 minute a day for 5 days because I didn't want to. I don't want to get too deep into it and start to not care as much about the editing because I just wanted to get it over with. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be editing like for like 8 hours and at the end just like not be doing as much as I could be doing because it's not gonna. You know what I mean?
No, you get burned out and you just
burned out.
No, I know what you mean. So, and that's what I do. I just throw all the footage in there and give myself like a 2-hour time limit to put as many funny things in there as I can, just so I don't like. Before I'd spend like literally like fucking 12 hours on some videos, like just like a topical thing that's gonna be forgotten in like a week. Because I'm just like, I gotta make it as good as possible. But then I just set everything on the timeline, just set like generic gameplay, just try to put as many funnies, spread it out as much as possible. But yeah, you don't want to get burned out.
Well, that's why I was doing 1 minute a day. But even doing 1 minute a day still took me like 2 hours a day, like 2 or 3 hours a day sometimes. Because I would get the clips and I'd be like, well, what do I gotta put here that's, you know, gonna be funny, and then I gotta like find the images, and like half the time there's not images that'll work, so I have to make my own images.
Probably a good idea to subscribe to like a stock website or something. But
I was thinking that, but I mean, it's not been that big of a... Because like, okay, so I had this snowboard kid, like that little... Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
There's a kid where they did the backflip over the car.
Yeah.
I found that image of the kid on the snowboard, but his board had...
You told me about this.
Snow all over it and shit. So I had to go in Photoshop and edit the snowboard so it wasn't all chopped up and fucky. Because it's hard to explain, but I had to fucking edit this one photo for so long just to get him to look right, and then there you go.
Speaking of editing, want to know what I watched today in its entirety while I was editing? A man who lived in Japan in the 80s. He made a video, like a documentary about his life in Japan in the 80s. It was like his narration over it. He uploaded it like a few years ago.
Sounds awesome.
No, I was like, this was nice. And he responded to me. He's like, thanks, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
No way.
Yeah, he had a bunch of views. He lives in Japan still. He lived right outside of Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
And I was also watching a 2002 video of Dotonbori, just people walking around.
Oh, how was that?
That was great.
That's awesome.
It was only like 1,000 views.
I want to see that.
It was great. It's like...
Do you leave a comment on that?
I think so. I could send it to you. Just type in 2002 Dotonbori, you'll see it.
Damn, I gotta see that.
It's nice.
It makes me want to go back in time so bad just to
see
that, but it's like so random, you know? Like, why would that be where you...
Honestly, if I had time travel capabilities, I would not get that risky with it. I'd stick with like 30 years. I would not go that far back.
If you could pick the next Smash character, who would it be?
Off the top of my head, Dixie Kong. Even though it's like not that, like it's not like that cool, and it's kind of a waste if you could choose anybody.
Who do people want?
That's who I personally want the most.
I mean, I feel like Banjo-Kazooie was like
that was the one I want. That and Joker, but Joker I didn't even think was possible.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask for it. I thought it was impossible. I don't know. Crash would be cool, but like I don't really.
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot, that'd be cool.
I don't really care, but like it would be cool. But it's not like me personally. I wouldn't like personally want it.
The Grinch. I want the Grinch in there. Someone, I think on was it on a live stream? I think on one of my recent live streams, someone said they got tricked thinking the Grinch was going to be in Smash. And I was like, how the hell would you, if you're in this live stream? I thought that was funny. I got talked about it during live stream. I was like, how the hell would you think the Grinch is going to be in Smash? What sense would that make from any angle?
Why wouldn't he be?
Because he's not, first of all, he's not a video game. Like, it's not even, they've already said that it has to be a video game, a character that originated in a video game.
I hope they don't break that rule.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, it'd just be, it's like licensing issues that'd ruin it. Because then, like, they want to make a Smash Ultimate in the future where they bring everybody back. Guess what? Goku is not fucking getting in there. They're not going to be able to, like, put it on the virtual.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're not going to be able to put, like, Smash on, like the virtual console or something in the future. It's just going to ruin everything. Just keep it games.
Thank you, Spaztac. And this is Shane Dawson. Since Bethesda owns the rights to Fallout, could they make money by putting Fallout 1 and 2 on mobile? Yeah, I guess so. I don't think they give a shit about Fallout 1 and 2 at all. I don't think they care. Or else they would have re-released it in some form, right? But those are beloved games, actually. Were die-hard Fallout fans that really hated the really just huge change in direction that Fallout 3 did. Because originally Fallouts are top-down RPGs. They're like a really like traditional. But then Fallout 3 is a fucking like first-person shooter RPG. Not really a shooter, but it's a first-person perspective RPG with a lot of shooting mechanics in it. So it's like way different than what the original Fallout is. And people got really pissed about that. But Fallout 3 brought way more people into the franchise. So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Let someone else make it.
Yeah, just say, hey, you
Just
can make
have it be like
top-down one.
classic Fallout. I don't know. Let's call it something else.
Hey.
Go on.
I don't think they've ever even re-released Fallout 1 and 2.
Really?
I don't think they've ever done
I just got
anything
whooped
with
in that race. You know what I think could work if they really wanted to do like Anime Smash? They could make like a spin-off and be like,
What was the name
It's
of the
called a
documentary of the
spin-off,
Japanese man in the 80s?
oh, just type in 1980s life in Japan. I don't know. I just typed in Japan 80s and stuff. I was just looking for old stuff. Well, I mean, I wanted to
No,
see
I just
stuff.
remembered something when you said that. What the fuck was I? Oh yeah. Yeah. What's up, Blaine's World? Arm's character was one of my possible dream characters. If we get custom Robo or Digimon in the game, I'd be so stoked. I don't think we're getting Digimon in Smash.
Well, there's a Digimon game coming to Switch, isn't there? Or already on
There's
Switch.
a couple Digimon games. There's a really good one coming to Switch apparently that I want to try.
I saw it on pre-order day. I pre-ordered 3 games because my Gamers Club's about to expire.
Oh yeah, I want to get that Digimon game. I want to play the one that's already on there because people say it's good, but the one that's supposed to be coming is like really good. Anyways, I don't want to play those, but I need a port of a video that shows Batista doing the machine gun pose in 240p for the Switch.
That'd be a good
That's what they
one.
make. They put on
I'm
the Switch.
feeling it. I don't know why.
Kiki Delivery Service or my neighbor Totoro. I've never seen Kiki Delivery Service actually. Have you?
No, I haven't. I want to.
I want to watch
I have all the
Ghibli
Ghibli movies.
Oh,
I
you
have
them. Oh.
They're on BBV.
Oh no. On
I watched some of them. I haven't watched all
Did
of
you
them.
get them on official collection or is it like a bootleg?
I think it's official, but it's like it was.
There's a lot of bootleg Ghibli.
It probably isn't bootleg, but I mean, it looks. I don't know. Like I don't know. Well, because I see like individual movies being sold for like 20, but the set's like fucking like 20 or 30.
It's weird. I think it's probably bootleg. A lot of like I wanted to get a Blu-ray box set of them, right? But I feel weird buying the bootleg. But like
I hate
it's gonna
buying
be
bootlegs,
perfect quality, but they don't have an official Blu-ray box set.
Yeah.
I can get a Blu-ray box set of Studio Ghibli movies for like $40.
But the thing is, it doesn't have all the Ghibli movies. It has like most of them.
I think this one has all of them.
This one was missing Lupin, and I had to buy Lupin
This
separate.
one has
And then
Lupin.
they put it on Netflix like one day after I bought it. I was like, God damn it.
Are you guys going to stream Smash today? No, we stick to one game per stream. It's kind of hectic to switch games on a stream. But maybe next week we can do Smash if anybody else wants it. Shane got slapped around a bit from the last boss, just a bit, but nailed it in the end. Yeah, I did actually. I did get slapped around. But I beat him in like what, 6 tries maybe? Maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was like 9 tries. I don't know how many tries, but it was a lot less than that goddamn fish boss. We're talking about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That fish boss is a bastard, I'll tell you that. It's called Ron's Life in Japan. Is it called Ron's Life in Japan?
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
There you go. I'm pre-ordering Wonderful 101 tomorrow on Amazon. I already got it pre-ordered, baby.
I avoided pre-ordering that. I was gonna support
You avoid it?
Well, I bought 3 other games. I don't want to spend too much.
Oh, you meant at the store.
Yeah.
I thought you meant.
Well, I wish
you
I'd supported the
avoided
Kickstarter. I was like hours late for it because I kept putting it off.
I wish I would have got fucking Final Fantasy VII on Switch when it was on sale. That was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
They had 14 movies in one set for $25 on Amazon a few years ago. I'm sure it's all bootleg. But
Mine probably is.
I don't think they make an official Studio Ghibli box set. Is a thing.
Looks nice though.
I'm pretty sure.
Andy Dick was like randomly in one of them.
Dude, they have the most random celebrities do voiceovers for those.
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton's in fucking what is that? Oh my god, what is that? Princess Mononoke. Billy Bob Thornton's one of the fucking characters in that movie. It's so weird. I'm like, dude, they're not. These aren't. Why do you get these guys to do the voices? It's so weird.
My favorite Ghibli movie was the one where they're in World War II and the kids run away from home. I forget what it's called. The Fireflies.
I don't know.
Something Fire.
I've never
That
seen
one's
I've
awesome.
never seen that one. I hear it's really sad.
Oh, it's so sad.
Oh, I don't want to be sad.
Oh, it's
Sometimes.
good though. No, it's a good movie though.
But god damn it, I'm gonna die.
That was my favorite one so far.
I watched them all. Great quality.
It was his
they
fault.
are good. But what I laughed about earlier when you said you randomly found that video on YouTube, the other day when I was looking for snowboard kids footage, which I absolutely stole from 2 people, but I gave them credit in the description. If anyone ever got mad about that, I'm gonna do. I literally.
If it's gone.
It's just straight gameplay footage.
Yeah.
It's not anything special. I don't give a fuck if someone took, like my little niece video that I worked my ass on. If someone wanted to take clips from that and put it in their video, I would not give a fuck.
No, I don't get.
Wouldn't care.
I try if I do a review, I try to get gameplay footage. But if it's like I'm talking about a game, I'm stealing it. But Resident Evil 3, my game capture thing screwed up right after my live stream. It wouldn't work anymore. So
Really?
Yeah, well,
Did you have to get a new one?
yeah, I did. I got the same one as this one,
okay.
but it was like when I like tried plugging the USB thing, and it just like something like fell out of place, and I
okay.
couldn't. And I was like, "Fuck this thing! I don't want this."
think it
I
was
I had already ordered another one before it even broke.
That thing was pretty dusty, anyway.
So I had to, because I couldn't use live stream footage because it's like you know. So I stole someone's footage, but I gave him credit.
Hey, Max Yoder's in here. What the
Max Yoder.
And Buster Beaven, what's up, Buster?
Buster.
How do you feel about minecart levels in DK games?
I love them.
I think that's great. I was so bummed.
You know what?
We only got to play one on stream. The rest we were earlier.
You know what? That'd be a great Nintendo mobile app. A minecart game. That'd be awesome.
Oh, it's pretty simple, yeah. But
it's just one button. It's literally just one button.
I saw Spirited Away in cinema. Had no idea what it was before I went in. You had no idea what it was before you went in. I bet you were blown away. Blew my mind. There you go. You were. Yeah, there you go. Tell us what you think of Smiling Friends. Still haven't watched it. Sorry, I need to.
I just finished Tiger King.
I started. I'm on like the third one. I had this. They're making one more episode for it, actually.
What? Oh, I guess he's in prison now.
He's in prison, yeah. Apparently, Donald Trump might pardon him, actually.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's guilty?
I haven't watched it. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, even if it doesn't matter if you're guilty, the president can pardon you still, anyways.
He's gonna press.
Well, someone asked him at a press conference if he was gonna pardon him, and he laughed and said, "I think I've heard something about that."
Really?
Yeah. He didn't want to say he watched it because you could tell he watched it.
Yeah.
But people would be pissed if he said he watched it. Look, we're in a fucking pandemic and you're watching Tiger King?
I don't know. I don't know if he like put a hit out. I mean, I don't. He probably did. He was threatening her all the time.
Oh,
Did you see his music video?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
And when he flew over the sanctuary with the helicopter, he said he wanted to drop grenades on him. That's fucked.
He might have put a hit out.
They are all so fucked in that.
But he does make a good case though. Like you gotta see it.
Okay. Well,
he makes a good case that he didn't do it. He's like, yeah, you gotta see it. It's too much to explain.
I gotta see it. But everyone in that whole documentary is fucked. That Doc Alton guy, or whatever the fuck his name, with his goddamn cult.
Oh yeah.
He's fucked. They got that Colombian like drug lord guy. All of them are
so
fucked.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, they're all so.
They're all like.
Fucked.
It's like it's unbelievable. It's like they're like characters from like some kind of
like a fucking National Lampoon movie or some shit. It's fucked. It's so fucked.
Dude, these tigers make people. They can get people to do whatever, but I don't know if people are like, oh, he's changing straight guys to be gay. It's like, no, they're either using them for tigers or drugs. I mean,
yeah, right.
Women marry ugly guys all the time because they're rich. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like manipulation. It's I don't know. It's just like it's weird, but it's not. I don't know. It's.
And, well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna.
He is like kind of a piece of shit though.
Everyone in that goddamn.
Yeah, everyone is though. Yeah.
I have a question. What game console is better, Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo? Super Nintendo. All the way.
But Sega Genesis, all the games people point to are like not the best ones. When I was playing the Genesis Classic, there's so many like really good games. I'm like, I had no idea about this. But Super Nintendo still easily.
If you're gonna get a tiger to eat someone, you need to cover them in sardine oil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't get to that part.
I haven't got to that part. I am on only the third part right now.
Yeah, one of the tigers like attacks him.
Rich is live right now too.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. With his shirt off.
Really?
Yep.
Hell yeah, Rich.
Oh boy. The Super Nintendo is a fucking RPG machine with just the gold standard of classic RPGs, and then we get to the 64 and we got one. We literally got one RPG.
Yeah.
We got 3, I think, but one that's actually decent.
It's funny.
One.
It's funny because there's a lot of really good RPGs on the Saturn, but Sega of America president was like we don't want RPGs.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow. PlayStation killed it with RPGs.
He said it publicly.
Why? The Super Nintendo did really well with RPGs.
Did it do well? I don't know if it did really well in the 90s. I mean, in America. I mean, we didn't get Final Fantasy V, so it couldn't have been doing that well.
We got 6, though.
We got 6. They're probably like, dude, this game is too good. We can't not give it to them. I mean, Earthbound didn't do well. Earthbound was expensive.
Didn't do well, but the marketing was kind of shitty and everything.
I had no idea what it was until the internet.
Me either. I didn't know it existed.
I knew what it was when I saw it in Smash, and everyone lied, acting like they knew what it was, but they were wrong and didn't know anything about it.
I didn't even know what it was still in Smash.
Well, I mean, I heard people playing oh yeah, this guy's from this one game, and they describe it poorly, and they'd act like they knew what it was.
I didn't know who Ness was even in Smash Bros. 64. I had no idea. I don't think I even knew in Melee either. But it probably explained it on the trophies and shit like that. But I was like, what the fuck? Earthbound?
I didn't play Smash 64 that much back in the day.
Quest 64 is boo-boo. Ogre Battle is the decent RPG on 64. It's the only good RPG 64 got, is Ogre Battle. What's your favorite Genesis game? For me, it's either Decap Attack or Comic Zone. Favorite Genesis game?
Maybe Monster Boy?
Idea.
Monster Boy? I don't even remember what it's called. I just found out about it recently, but that's off the top of my head. Comic Zone's really good too, though.
I've never played a Genesis, but recently got the Mini. What game should I start with to introduce me to classic Sega? Sonic, right?
Have you never played? I feel like
you never played Sega. That's kind of like the epitome of Sega, right? Is Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic 3 at least. Well, that's not even on there.
Yeah, it's not even on there. I don't know what the deal with that is. Is there Michael Jackson rights issues? I heard that. I don't know.
We did get Chrono Trigger. That is true. That is a fucking woof. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is fucking amazing. I love Chrono Trigger. I wish they would. Hey, they should do a Chrono Trigger remake, like they did Final Fantasy.
Well, they were doing a bunch of. There was like some fan remake that was like I saw a video. It was like a really long story. He's trying to do it for like years, and then like Square kept shutting him down. And, like, he had it all the way up to the GameCube, and I don't think it would have been good though, honestly.
Really? Did it look bad?
It looked good, but I was like, dude, there are so many things you gotta do, and like this guy's doing it by himself on the GameCube. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is not gonna be that good. It's cool, like I liked that he did it, but it was not very good. It didn't look fun to play.
I'll tell you what, we are in for one hell of a drought this year, games wise.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear? You heard that Japan is not shipping any more Switches right now, right?
I didn't hear that.
I talked about it the other day, but you know how they just went on lockdown, right?
Yeah, I do know that.
That affects like everything there. Except for like essential businesses, but I guess they don't consider like exporting stuff like the Switch is essential, obviously, because it's a fucking game thing.
Yeah.
So the only Switches they're shipping out right now are ones that were already paid for through pre-orders or like they were a backstock or whatever. Yeah. Only ones are getting shipped are ones that have already been paid for through pre-orders or backstock. No store is allowed to order a Switch right now. They will not be shipping anymore until they are out of emergency lockdown, which could be all the way into summer.
Okay, so are they still making Switches?
Well, actually, maybe because they're in China, but they're not shipping them. But I don't think they're selling them either in Japan, so I don't know.
It's crazy world right now.
Also, the Japanese Games Rating Board is closed, so no games can get approved.
Oh, God.
Right now, until it opens back up.
You know what I think happened? I'm sure other people have thought this too, but I think Japan was acting like everything was all fine at first. I think they just wanted the Olympics.
Well, that's funny. That's
and then it got canceled. Like, yeah, actually, we got like all these cases. It just happened. Can you believe that?
I think that they're more concerned about their economy than than the well-being of the.
Well, the Olympics is part of the economy, but the well-being.
I told a couple of Japanese people that, and they got offended.
Really?
Like, I mean, it's just clearly obvious.
Yeah. Shit.
Like the whole world is criticizing Japan for not taking more initiative to stop the spread, and you guys are still working and shit. What the fuck?
My girlfriend's still working right now, and she is non-essential at all. She's just like sitting around all day. She's just like not busy. And I was like, oh, that's.
They only shut down the big cities.
Yeah. She lives in a small town.
Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger remake like Final Fantasy VII would make me very happy if done right. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Help! What do you need help with? Did you know the biggest mistake was betraying Sony? Was that their biggest
Yeah,
mistake?
probably.
It might be.
It might be.
The Virtual Boy was a pretty goddamn big one.
I think betraying Sony, that
really could have made something incredible, huh?
Yeah.
We could have Final Fantasy VII on Nintendo.
Yeah, we probably would have. Sony wanted to work with them, and then Nintendo pulled a really big dick move.
That definitely is. That's for sure.
That's their biggest mistake.
They're made in China and Vietnam. The Switch Lite I have to give away says made in Vietnam on the back. It just depends.
Well, that's a pretty big prize to give away.
It's it.
Right now. I mean, right now.
Oh no, they're going for over $300 now. So I got really lucky because
it's gonna go up more. I bet there's gonna be.
Yeah, no, they're definitely gonna go up more. That's what I was saying on the news because, like I said, they're not shipping any more out, and it could go all the way into June or July, and they're expensive right now. And we have fucking stock right now. There's not gonna be stock soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once they sell through like these batches of Switches we got, then that's it. They're not exporting anymore right now. So it's gonna probably get a Switch Lite's probably gonna end up being like $500, and then a regular Switch probably gonna be like $600 or $700, which is fucked.
Yeah, I bet it will. Well, who knows? It can go past summer. Honestly, we don't know.
Yeah, no, it could go past.
That's the like worst thing about all this. We don't know like how long it's gonna be. There's no like end goal. It's just like
if everybody would just stay inside their goddamn house for 3 weeks, we'd be all right. Damn it, but no one wants to do it.
Everyone's like, yeah, but if I do it, it's really not a big deal. Like this is okay. We kind of do it though. We skate together.
Yeah,
we live
but
together.
It's like not. You know what I mean?
We skate in a parking lot occasionally.
We skate in a parking lot right down the road from our house.
Yeah.
Away from everybody.
Together.
Yes.
Which we live together. So.
It's only just me, Cameron, and my brother. 3 people. They say no more than 5 people in a group. And we're doing.
I thought it was 10, but.
Oh, was it 10? Well, I thought it was 5. But
UFC got shut down because he was wanting to buy an island and go do fights out there, and ESPN's like, yes, please, we need ratings. And Disney owns ESPN. They're like, get down there! Don't you do that, fucking idiots!
What did they do to Sony? You don't know what they did to Sony?
Oh, that's a big.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll tell you since you don't know, but everyone else knows this for sure, or maybe not. Maybe they don't. Anyways, in the early '90s. Sony wanted to work with Nintendo, and they agreed. They're like, all right, let's do this. So they were making a Super Nintendo that could take discs with PlayStation. It was the PlayStation Super Nintendo. It said PlayStation.
Super Nintendo PlayStation. Yeah. Something like that.
It said PlayStation.
That's
on
what we call it now.
The controllers on them said PlayStation and everything, but it said Super Nintendo as well. But it was basically looked like a Super Nintendo. It could take cartridges and CDs, DVDs, whatever. Not DVD, but a CD. I guess it's a CD. Compact disc. I don't know. A game disc. It didn't take game disc. Jesus Christ. And Nintendo and Sony were like fully working together. Like this was a thing, and they were about to show it off.
Sony did show it. Sony announced it.
Sony announced it, yeah.
And then the next day, Nintendo came. Nintendo knew they were announcing it, but they already had a deal, like a secret deal with Philips to make the CDI, what became the CDI.
Nintendo went behind Sony's back without telling them, and they let Sony go ahead and announce that this was happening. I don't know why. This
That's
is like
rude.
the worst thing ever. Because like...
Well, so to be fair, Nintendo was pissed at Sony because Sony wanted like rights to these games. They wanted to like own these games.
I forgot that part.
So it's like, I could see why they'd back out of the deal, but they were kind of a dick about it.
Yeah, they were really, really dickish about it.
Because Sony made the sound chip in the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, they let Sony announce it, knowing that they weren't going through with it, and then the next day, they announced their partnership with fucking Philips. Or was it Panasonic? It was Philips.
It was Philips.
Yeah, Philips. The Philips CDI is the result, which is like...
Well, that was when Nintendo gave up on it. That's why Hotel Mario and those CDI Zelda games exist.
Which
because they had it was like in writing that they could make games.
Oh yeah.
Or that the console like needed to have those games, and they're like, God
yeah.
damn it.
They were legally bound to having a specific number of Nintendo games on the CDI.
Yeah.
And that's why we got those. But this Philips CDI is...
That's another part of the mistake.
Literally, easily, no question about it, one of the worst video game consoles of all time. Probably, I'm sure, top 5, right? It's gotta be.
There's probably some bullshit ones out
Well,
there.
you know what I mean. Like from a major company or whatever, you know, obviously...
Well, no.
Apple Pippin is one of them, too. But...
And I'm sure there's some other major company ones that are, like, just as bad, you know?
Yeah. I mean...
It's up there.
The 3DO is better than the CDI.
3DO has something.
Yeah.
It's like some good first-person shooters.
Gex.
Did have Gex.
Gex was originally a 3DO mascot, and then I wish they would make a new Gex. Did everybody forget about Gex?
Yep.
You know, because think about it, all these other franchises have been, you know, seeing like a
fucking Shaq Fu got resurrected.
I know, and Bubsy and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, why not Gex?
Because Gex was alright. Bubsy was terrible.
Yeah, Gex was alright. I like Gex. Dude, the first Gex is so cool, dude.
It is, yeah. I played that on the Saturn back in the day. I thought it was a Saturn thing.
It's
Fuck.
weird. It's been all over the place. I want the ESRB to do their job when NBA 2K20 was announced. They showed gambling in a trailer, but got rated E. Because that money, baby. Because that money. Jibs have switched from New Leaf to New Horizons. I never played New Leaf, so I don't know.
I played it for... Actually, it said I had 5 hours. That's... I don't remember playing it for that long, but I sold it the other day. After playing it for...
Chicken.
God damn it. Right at the end.
Chicken. Look, your boy Jamester's here. Oh, shit.
God damn it.
No! I told you I was bubbling. Cameron's running away!
I'm running away.
You coward! Cameron would fart in the car and call us cowards if we didn't want to smell good. It's funny to say that.
Yeah.
But, Anyways, Jamester won.
I can race from over here.
Okay,
How do I? If you farts are shit. If I smell
Why would you fart in the car then?
It wasn't my choice.
The car is way more confined than that.
It wasn't my choice. I got
Whose
water.
choice was it?
God's.
Anyways, Jamester won the Animal Crossing giveaway but didn't claim it and tried to give it to somebody else, which they already received it in the mail. I'm sorry, Jamester. I need to race you guys. Get in here.
Get in here.
I had to go through 3 people to give away Animal Crossing. It took the 3rd person to finally get it. I'm glad Nintendo backed out of the Sony deal. If they didn't, we wouldn't have all these neat PlayStation franchises. Maybe we would. Maybe they'd be on PlayStation.
Yeah, maybe it's, yeah. I don't know what would have happened. It's interesting to think about.
What happened? Did you not see my reply to your comment? Or also, I posted your name everywhere.
I bet Sega'd be around.
Sega might be around, actually, because I feel like...
Sony really
I feel
hurt.
like that trifecta is what kind of pushed them down so hard, you know what I mean?
Sega got screwed from all the add-ons, then the Saturn. They gave up. They pulled a Wii U on the Saturn.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And the Dreamcast was
worse
good.
Than the Wii U, really.
Huh?
Worse than the Wii U, really.
No, it was worse than the Wii U.
It was like a surprise bitch out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Sega, I mean, look how great Nintendo stuff is, and look how great PlayStation stuff is, and then look how just alright Sega stuff
Yeah,
is.
Sega's, they strive for goodness.
Yeah, they do. They're one of those strive for goodness companies. In most cases. Obviously,
Yeah.
there are some really, really good Sega games, but like, I feel like it's just not quite there with PlayStation
They're all
and
it's like
Nintendo.
they give you B's more often,
Yes, of course.
but
Yeah.
Nintendo gives you A pluses, but you gotta wait longer.
Can we get Yoshi's Circuit yet? I hate Yoshi's Circuit. Dreamcast was fun. It was their last hurrah.
I played Dreamcast a good bit.
They
recently.
tried
tried really hard with the Dreamcast.
If they had DVD,
If it did
playback, we might.
Everyone owned a play. That was the biggest thing on the PS2 because everyone was like, "Well, it's the cheapest DVD players."
And it plays fucking games. Yeah. Why would you not buy that? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, people bought it for the DVDs. I'm like, well, I might as well buy a game. Grand Theft Auto, what's that? Oh God, this is awesome. You know, that's exactly what happened.
Why would you not buy? If you were gonna buy a DVD player, why would you not buy the PlayStation?
Oh, I know.
Doesn't make any sense. I didn't have a fucking DVD player until way later.
I actually got a PlayStation for Tony Hawk 4, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But
I was psyched. I was like, I got a DVD player now.
I only bought a DVD player when I was like 19 or 20. I bought a region-free DVD player to watch Shirley Ghostman. Yeah. That was the only DVD player I've ever like bought to use in my life. I think was that, just so I could watch Shirley Ghostman.
Yeah. Well, region coding's stupid.
Well, Xbox One doesn't do region coding, which is great. I can watch.
But
Shirley
PS4
Ghostman on
does.
Xbox. I hate it so much.
Yeah, well, like the worst thing is it does, but like I mean, like it doesn't, but like it's like you got 3. You're changing it to this region. All right, you can only change it 2 more times. You gotta change it back when you put in like a North American one. Like, all right, 1 more.
What is the point of region locking media?
I don't know.
Because sometimes they don't, and sometimes like the Switch is not region locked. But like, why the fuck would it? Why would it be? What's the point of it being region locked? You know, like.
Well, I think maybe because like if a game comes out in North America this day and then or Japan this day and then like 3 months later this day they don't want like people ordering it. I don't know.
But like, why do they care? They're gonna get like the same.
They're getting the same money anyway. I don't know.
Doesn't like I just don't see the logic behind it. It's like really, it's consumers want to just do whatever they want because they
want to make it harder for us to give them money.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
I don't understand it.
Dude, that's how fucking Atlas is. I swear to God, they want to make it harder for us to give them money. They fucking put out these surveys all the time going, "Hey, do you guys want Persona on Switch?" And everyone goes, "Yes," and they go, "Maybe later." Nah,
I think that whole thing is.
They put out a survey.
No. I still think it's coming, but like, I think Persona 5 Royal. That's the wild card we didn't know about. I'm sure they had like a deal with Sony where like it's got to be exclusive for a little bit.
Yeah, time exclusive because Final Fantasy VII is exclusive for a year.
There's so many people that are furious when I say that Persona is coming to Switch. Like, quit port begging and stuff.
Well, they always say quit port begging. I'm like,
there's like it's exclusive to Sony. I'm like, do you know how many franchises were exclusive to
Exactly, I said the same exact thing.
I think Persona's like one of the only ones left that didn't go multi-plat. And it's like, even then, it's like still kind of multiplayer. There's Persona Q, there's all these Persona Scrambles on
And
Switch.
the original Persona games were Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah.
They said Shin Megami Tensei on the box,
Up until
which was a
Persona 4.
Nintendo franchise. Shin Megami Tensei is from Nintendo, from Super Nintendo.
Persona's the first 4 Persona games, it makes sense it'd be on PS1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna put an RPG out on the 64, like,
Yeah.
obviously those are PlayStation
Yeah.
exclusives. And the PS2 had like 150 million consoles sold versus the GameCube's like 20 million. Why wouldn't he put it on PS2?
Also, they asked in a recent survey if we want Persona 5 Scramble localized for America. I thought that was already a thing.
I think it was, but then they probably realized that.
The fuck?
Well, they probably realized like, well, Persona 5 R is like a prequel to this, and like where there's gonna be spoilers and Scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put R out first. I think that's what happened.
I mean, but it's already out in Japan though.
Yeah, but you can't. It's not in English though. You can't like play it or read it.
Well, I don't know why they would even ask.
And we could look
That's just
spoilers
a
up,
given.
but if the official game, I thought it was kind of weird.
How do you think the Xbox will fare in the next generation? It looks promising, but no early exclusives. I think that's going to hurt it a lot.
Yeah, I think it's gonna
No
hurt it
early
big time.
exclusives. I mean,
But like it's weird I say that, but like I want to support it because they're like being cool, but like
they went out of their way to say you don't got to buy one for 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, that does not sound like that's good business. But
they're trying to be the cool. They're trying to be
whatever.
because last generation, the beginning of the last generation, they were like the biggest dicks ever, and people. That's what killed them completely. The DRM and everything. Even though Sony was gonna do it too.
Y'all played Super Crush KO? Never heard of it. I don't know. Have any idea what that is? You know what that is?
No. Your boy Jamester added me as a friend.
Have you seen Heavy Metal, the 1981 movie based off of the magazine? No.
That sounds really familiar. Heavy
don't
Metal.
know what that is. I like Spinal Tap. I got the GameCube before I got the PS2. Me too. Me too.
I did too, actually. I got it for Resident Evil 0.
From what I heard, the ESRB doesn't play the game. They just watch a clip of a game, then give a rating, and companies like EA put microtransactions in it, even if it's a rated E game. Well, they have to go through the whole game because games will get their rating changed just off based on one little thing. But I don't know if they.
Well, there was all that controversy with GTA because they had the sex.
Yeah, hot coffee.
The hot coffee mod, yeah. Like, yeah, you know all about that. But like, they didn't mean to leave it in the game. But like, did they? I don't think they did, but.
Is the Xbox region free for Blu-rays? Xbox One is, yeah. I will buy Persona 5 if it comes to Switch. Hey, you and me both. I'll double dip. I'll play it again.
I'll buy it again, even. Dude, I want to play it so bad, but Resident Evil came out, and I'm like, I can just finish this real quick.
I regret buying New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe because it feels so dead and cheap with hiding coin stars.
I loved the game.
It's a soulless Mario game.
It is, but even soulless Mario... Oh, god damn it. Even soulless Mario is pretty good.
Apparently Mario Kart was supposed to be released for the Nintendo Switch. What? Apparently Mario Kart was supposed to be released for the Nintendo Switch. We're doing it right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Bloodborne is the only exclusive that I think is a system seller. No way.
No way, yeah.
God of War is a system seller. That's an incredible game. I bought a PlayStation just to play Persona 5. And there's a lot of system sellers.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. I mean, Resident Evil 0 sold me a GameCube, so...
I think...
And that's like random to most people.
Halo is a system seller as well. I mean, it's not as relevant as it used to be, but I guarantee there are people that would buy an Xbox just to play Halo, for sure.
Yeah, exclusives definitely help.
COD does go hard on the Xbox. I think that Atlas hates the Switch. They supported the hell out of the 3DS.
Yeah.
There's so many Atlas games on 3DS, like so many.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're...
Well, I think the Persona thing is they know it's coming, but they can't announce it, but they want people to want it, so they're teasing it. Because it builds hype. It's smart, but...
Yeah.
If they don't, they are dumb as fuck for not just saying right away, no, it can't happen, it's exclusive.
And they're leaving millions of dollars on the table.
Ooh, yeah, exactly, they're dumb as fuck. They should deny it right off the bat if it's not coming.
The concept of exclusive is stupid. It just exists to sell consoles rather than selling games. Well, I mean, that's the point.
Yeah, that is the
That's
point.
why companies pay these companies to make their game exclusive to their system.
You know what's stupid? Timed exclusives.
Timed exclusive is stupid. I'm not gonna buy a fucking PlayStation 4 just to play Final Fantasy 7. I'll fucking wait. All right.
Yeah. Well, then no, because you're gonna wait, and then you're gonna get the Ultimate Super Edition with all the DLC added to it, the full games. Oh, well, not in this case. The game's not gonna be in the disc because it's like way too big. But
hey, Brandon. Atlas might surprise with the Persona 6 being exclusive for Switch. I really doubt
I doubt that.
That's gotta come to PlayStation. I mean, come on now.
There's no. Well, it'd be stupid if they. made it Switch exclusive. I mean, PlayStation's still outsell. There's still way more PS4s out there than there are Switches.
Yeah, this next console generation is gonna be a weird one.
Oh yeah.
The PlayStation 5 controller looks whack. I agree. I
think it looks bad, but
think if they were gonna, if they're gonna change the design of the controller finally after that many generations, change the. I know Cameron doesn't agree with this, but change.
I don't disagree with it.
Change the analog layout for Jesus.
I don't disagree with that. I just don't feel strong.
And that colorway sucks. The white and black is so garbage.
There's probably gonna be some cool designs in it.
Yeah, they better. But you said the black one they posted in the group chat looked great. I was like, okay, that looks way better. Why would they not do that?
I don't disagree about the thumbstick placement. I just don't care.
If you GameCube friends versus Scott the Waz friends, his friends look like bitches in his videos. Our friends whoop their ass.
I want Metal Gear Solid 6. I do too. And I think...
Without Kojima?
Without Kojima, yeah, I don't want that. I don't think that should ever happen. Maybe eventually in like 50 years or something.
If you GameCube versus Kevin Hart, well, he's pretty short, but he's also pretty buff.
He's pretty buff.
He works out like every day. He does both up at the same time.
I saw some video saying like basically nobody could beat multiple fighters up or multiple people. Like if there's like
that's
5.
Not true. I've seen it. There was that one dude that.
Yeah, you told me about it. I didn't see the footage.
That one professional boxer was whooping all those dudes' ass. He pulled them out of the fucking car and shit.
Man, I think Mike Tyson in his prime could take me and all my homies out.
Yeah, right? That guy, I wouldn't. Fuck that. I feel like if we punched him, we wouldn't even feel it. Especially if he was pissed.
Yeah, but if like 4 of us like grabbed his legs and...
yeah, no snowboard kids. That sucks, man. Atlas owns snowboard kids, but I don't think they'd ever do... You know what's funny, actually? I forgot to tell you this. I told you about a snowboard kids beanie, right? Did I tell you about this? Oh, I didn't? Oh, okay. This is really funny. I gotta go into the story. This is mostly just for Cameron, but you guys might find this funny, too. Okay, when I was making the snowboard kids' little niece video, I was looking on Google for snowboard kids images. I was trying to find fucking ping images of slashing people, like... But they do not exist. You have to make your own, I swear. But I found one anyways. But when I was looking, there was a Snowboard Kids beanie. I was like, this is sick, dude. It was green with like the Snowboard Kids design and stuff on it. I was like, this is awesome. Like, is this old or what the fuck's up with this? Like maybe like a fan made this or something. And I clicked the link, right?
Yeah.
And it's an official Atlas beanie that just released.
Really?
It's a brand new item. And they have Snowboard Kids other merchandise on pre-order.
That's
it's not out
interesting.
yet. They have Snowboard Kids shirts coming out on pre-order. I'm like, what the fuck? They're making Snowboard Kids stuff right now while I'm making this video? That's the oddest coincidence, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it said brand new item on the fucking page, and the other shirts and stuff were pre-order. I was like, this
weird.
is awesome. I was like, maybe they're going to make a new Snowboard Kids game.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, that's a random thing.
It's Atlas official merch. It's fucking, like, why else would they do that?
I saw someone talking shit about Atsuko.
Atsuko?
Atsuko.
Yeah, oh, yeah, what
are
you saying?
Well, yeah, they were like, God, these designs suck. Go get.
Dude,
they were like, why don't people just go to Redbubble? I'm like, cause that's bootleg.
Yeah, Redbubble.
I want official merch.
But Atsuko. That's the Japanese way to pronounce it. I know, but I feel like it's not Japanese people running it, so I just. But anyways,
it's true.
It's probably American people running it, right?
I'm sure.
I just feel like a weirdo like saying it Japanese, and it's like has nothing to. But anyway.
I don't think Tsu is like a.
Anyways. Yeah. I was just pronouncing it.
I wouldn't say Tokyo or like Osaka.
Gaijin Goomba does, and I hate it.
Oh yeah, that's
He's always talking about
yeah,
it.
but
He's like,
Atsuko.
Osaka. I'm like, shut up.
I mean, Atsuko. I don't think that's.
Yeah, no, I got you.
It's like Shinsuke Nakamura. I wouldn't say Shinsuke.
I think the fucking designs are awesome.
Oh, I do too.
I think they're like some of the. They're definitely the best officially licensed anime shirts I've ever seen. I think everyone, anytime I wear one on the news, everyone says, "Where did you get that?" And I leave like fucking 4 comments, like Atsuko.
Yeah, it's great company.
They look great.
Well, I think designs look awesome anyway.
And I like supporting the companies because I like the fucking thing that they made for me to enjoy.
Yeah.
They made something that I fucking love. I want to show them love back. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to fucking go on Redbubble and support some fucking emo 14-year-old girl that she made the awesome art, but like she's making money off of what.
Well, yeah, I would support someone's actual art rather than like.
Yeah,
a bootleg thing of someone else's art, you know.
What will the next Resident Evil remake be? They want to make more. Capcom said they want to make more. Yeah.
Okay. And not 4. Don't make 4. Everyone wants.
And they also accidentally leaked Resident Evil 8. Apparently, I haven't looked into it, but that's what I saw everywhere.
Well, yeah, we know it's coming.
8. But yes, they said they want to make more. Code Veronica.
Code Veronica is the next one that needs it. I think they should remake 1. Honestly, remake it.
Yeah, we are definitely taller than Kevin Hart. Do you guys have Jackbox? What is that? Jackbox? I don't know what that
Jack
is.
in the Box?
I think he means a game or something. Unless you mean Jack in the Box.
We have the restaurant.
We have Jack in the Box.
Because, I mean, that's not everywhere.
PS5 controller looks like a GameStop brand controller wearing a tank top. I saw so many people say that it looked like a controller wearing a tank top.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good design.
PS5 controller. Dude, people got fucking furious at the news video where I compared it to an Xbox One controller. They call me Xbox cuck and shit and all that. So
Why, because of the thumbstick placement? Or?
Well, no, because I critiqued the controller and said it didn't look good. And they were so pissed. So many people were so pissed.
I'm telling you, people love PlayStation controllers.
But, I mean, so I got like 400 likes to like 80 dislikes, right?
Yeah.
But like, the people that disliked it were really pissed in the comments. They're like, you fucking Xbox fanboys. I was like, I like PlayStation as a company better than Xbox. They have better exclusives, better games. I don't know what you're. I just like the Xbox controller more.
I do think Xbox is a better controller, but PS4 does have some advantages.
What's up, Keith McClure? One has to go, Sonic or Mega Man? Sonic.
Oh, Sonic. Yeah, Sonic's gone.
Sonic
Mega Man.
is just, yeah.
Sonic is like hit or miss, and even at its best, it's like not like amazing.
Kevin Hart versus Scott the Wise. Kevin Hart whoops Scott the Wise ass, dude. Legend of Chili, Cameron's Awakening. There you go.
There you go.
Mike V took on 4 dudes that one time. He did.
He did.
Mike
He did. Yeah.
Whip those 4 guys' ass. Adam Sandler advertises the competition. What? Adam Sandler advertises the competition? What is that? What are you talking about? Kevin Hart's like 4 or 5. Nah, Kevin Hart's like.
He's like 5 foot.
He's probably like 5'2" or something.
Yeah, he's short.
He's really short. Maybe he's like 5 foot. He's really short. Maybe 5'2", 5'3". I have no idea. I'm flying to USA and coughing at your door, boy. Bring it on, bastard!
Just don't sneeze.
Brian Lyons retracted both of his messages. I couldn't read them in time. I wonder what happened. That's our Bo. Bo is dead. No, I'm just kidding. Bo's somewhere. Thumbs up the stream to support your crew. There you go.
There you go.
Spaztac knows. Do you remember Resident Evil Survivor? What if that got remade? I never played that.
I barely played it. I don't really remember it.
What was that on?
I think PlayStation 1.
Okay, I don't know. I never played it, but I've heard of it. Oh, what do you do?
Dude, one of the Resident Evil games has it's like one of those Survivor games. It has like the best save music ever.
Oh, I meant to pay attention to the Animal Crossing level because I can appreciate it more now.
Yeah, I was actually just now. I'll pick it.
I saw the fruit in the tree right at the end, and I was like, oh, I want to see that. So what was I reading here? What do you do to get over and stop thinking about a woman you like? LOL. You just gotta go out and have fun with your friends.
Yeah, do stuff.
Do fun stuff in the world, and that's pretty much it. And you'll eventually be all right.
Yeah.
Good moderation. None of our moderators are even in here. Cheesy might still be in here. Cheesy was in there a minute ago. I don't know why you don't like the PS4 controller. You can do double claw with the. People were saying that you do the fucking claw. I'm like, I don't want to have to do the claw to play a fucking game.
Oh, the claw? Wait, what do you mean?
Well, like they're like, oh, you don't got the claw technique, because I said like you got to move your thumb over there, but like they were saying like you can move it like this and stuff. Because okay, so here's the thing about the D-pad on the Xbox controller. I have to do a claw to use that because I'll be like doing that and I need to like hit that, but I also need to move this. So I do got to do a little claw move for that, which I hate, but there's no getting around it. The left analog stick clearly has priority over the D-pad. Is that not right?
I mean, yeah, it depends. You know, it depends what console you're playing.
And multiple people said,
or what game you're playing.
Multiple people use this as their defense of the controller. Dude, yeah, right. Try playing a fighting game with an Xbox controller compared to a PlayStation. I'm like, one type of game? That's what you're trying to like fucking.
Well, I mean,
a fighting game?
Yeah, no. I'm saying like.
I get it.
I get it. Fighting game fans always get the joysticks anyway.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking.
But I mean, some do use controllers though. That's why I said That's
What's
why I
up, Maya Schlut?
Apparently, some do stand by the controller.
Thank you, Maya. I enjoyed it too.
Like console controller.
I'm gonna stream some more tonight. Hopefully, we can at least get halfway through the game. That'll be nice, and then maybe tomorrow we can beat it.
Damn it.
Ooh, Jackbox is a comedy party game series like.
Oh, I know what it is immediately. I think it was on WiiWare.
Oh, Jimmy's here. We got 2 mods. Yes, I'm 5'5". Thank God I'm taller than Kevin Hart. Yep. But
I'm 5'8".
None of us are as rich as Kevin Hart. It's worth like hundreds of millions of dollars.
I'm Daniel Bryan's height.
Survivor is the one with online multiplayer. I don't think it had online multiplayer. Right?
Maybe it did. It was on PS2, I think.
Cheesy is still here.
PS2 had online.
Of MVC2 or a new Power Stone. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Okay. I feel like Capcom has been slacking on fighting games as of late.
Yeah.
I mean, what more? I mean, they do like just the same thing over and over again, right?
I mean, there's different. This is like updating it, but I mean, people still play Street Fighter 2.
No, obviously. I mean, fighting games are huge. They have fucking Evo and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, Maybe Capcom's like over it. I don't fucking know. I mean, they are like the fighter kings, right? Aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so.
I don't know what the fuck the deal is with that. You know? Hookers and blow.
I like Street Fighter, but I don't know. I just like it's really hard to get good at Street Fighter.
How soon do you think everything will be VR and consoles will be like
Never.
I don't think it will never be completely VR. That'd be, or maybe like in like 50 years or something.
I don't think so.
You think always?
Oh, I think there's always going to be a market for just holding a controller in your hands. There's something special about just like doing this.
Yeah.
Like just being like I don't want to like have to like put all this shit on and stuff. I don't know.
In reality, I'm 5'4", standing on my money now. I'm 6'6".
If
that
they
Lil Uzi?
if they make it just like you put a heads on, you just sit there and it's all on your like you don't gotta move around and shit. Then I think so.
You're gonna get robbed while you're playing games. Someone's gonna come out
Dude,
and take everything.
I watched a Wang video today. This guy was pretending to be like a famous drummer for like months.
Oh,
that was
such a good one.
That was fucked.
Dude, that was so good.
He was in some guy's stand-up act. He was doing it so much.
I know, it's so
It's
funny.
like, I told people about it, and they said that happened to me too. And I was like, the guy was just telling the truth. It wasn't even like a stand-up act.
Yeah.
That was fucked. Okay, so we're just I left it all out for the people in the chat. There was a guy basically in New York pretending to be a famous drummer, and he was acting like he was acting like he was in the closet, like but a famous drummer, and he was like hooking up with gay guys, and he was robbing them in the middle of the night while they were sleeping.
It's fucked.
The whole thing's fucked. He remembered the band's like touring schedule. He knew like where they were, what years, and everything. He put a lot of work into pretending to be some drummer, and then they eventually like caught him and arrested him. And he did it again when he got out. He was a drug addict. It's fucked.
He was an addict. Do what? What should we do? Brian Lyons, what are you talking about? Everybody says this. I think console fanboys are dumb. It doesn't matter what console you're playing as long as you enjoy the games on. Exactly, yeah. My favorite consoles are Nintendo consoles, but I enjoy all of them. I like all of them. I mean, what do you want me to say? You know, Resident Evil Survivor is a linear FPS that was released on PlayStation 1 while the PS2 was still out. Okay.
What am I thinking? Hold on, I gotta find out.
Apparently, people like Resident Evil Survivor. Too many people have issues with headaches and such from VR. Arc System Works have been picking up Capcom's fighting game slack, but I'm not big on the anime aesthetics they do. I love anime aesthetics in games. Everybody always makes fun of that.
I hate on it.
I think it's so great.
Yeah.
I think it's like, because games are fun and, you know, wacky, and anime is fun and wacky. That's just my bias, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
I love anime so much. Whenever there's a game that has anime art style, I'm more drawn to it.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh, it's so fun.
I'll see some like random like bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, what is? Oh, like this looks awesome. That's
I
always
know.
that's always my first. Even though if it's like there's so many like garbage games with anime like artwork on the cover.
Yeah.
But like my first look, I'm like,
Yes,
this is probably.
exactly.
I'm always like, this is probably amazing.
I
That's always my instinct, and I know it's like not right.
Me
But
too. It's the exact same thing.
I just like automatically. I'm like, this is at least like an 8 out of 10 at least.
Oh my god.
You gotta be really careful about not doing that.
Yeah, I love that art style. But
If you see an anime cover with the Atlas logo, you're good to go.
Yes. Like I said, Atlas supported the hell out. There are so many fucking Atlas games on 3DS.
And Persona Atlas games on the 3DS.
So many. There are Persona, Shin Megami Tensei.
The final 3DS game to get a physical copy in North America was Persona Q2.
Is it?
Pretty sure. Not 100%.
Did you ever play that game that developer?
Yeah, I did. I didn't play it that much, but I played it.
They message us all the time. They're working on a Switch version of it.
Not really.
I tweeted out their tweet earlier because they asked me to, and I was like, yeah, all right, this guy's.
I liked it. I started playing it, but then
we had one guy, I think.
We had the Valhalla of games. I don't even know if that's not even correct. I just wanted to say it.
Valhalla is like the afterlife for Vikings, I think. Right?
Yeah, I don't know, but we had there's 5 games that came out within like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Resident Evil 3, Persona 5R, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Animal Crossing, and Doom. Yeah. Am I missing one?
No.
Did I say Resident Evil 3 Remake?
You did.
Okay, yeah, that's 5. So I've got a lot to play right now.
What are your thoughts on FPS games? I love them.
I think they're good.
I love Halo so much. I can't wait for the new one to check it out. Call of Duty is very fun with my friends, and Doom was fucking incredible. Doom was
can't wait to play
amazing. I mean, FPS games are great.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are probably too many of them. There's so many that I don't play.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're selling, right? So
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a good way to like make a game.
Nintendo still has not made a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
That's one of the most popular genres of game, and they still have not made one.
I bet they could do it.
I mean, yeah, I bet you they could too. I mean, there could be like a Splatoon split off that's like a really cool story, first person shooter. You know, I mean, I don't know, but there could be. I want an actual Shinrin Kagura game on Switch. I mean, don't we have some, right?
Well, they mean like the fighting games.
Oh,
or like the beat 'em up style.
Oh, you want a fighter? Okay.
The beat 'em up. I hear they're good. I played one for a little bit.
You don't like the sexy games or what?
Well, that game is like weak. Like if you're gonna get like a pervy game, there's like go on the internet.
Introducing Nintendo
Not been on the
4DS
internet.
with 4K. Mario,
Can't even do
Donkey Can, Kirby, Smash Boys, and Zoltar.
I love Zoltar.
Hell yeah! I had that feeling with Wonder Woman on Wii U because of the Power Rangers anime aesthetic type game. See, some things just draw people in. You know what I mean? Like it's just the way it is. I don't know.
You gotta be careful with those anime
3DS for
covers.
one of the Persona games. They have a 3DS for one of the Persona games. Like
Wait, what?
A 3DS. They have a limit. Oh wait, I think they did have a limited.
Yeah, they did.
Persona Q.
Persona
right?
Q, yeah, but it's the original new 3DS XL.
Oh, well, still cool.
Well, I was gonna buy it.
Obviously, but
yeah, no, well, the 3DS, the original new 3DS XL was like the worst model. The shell was so like cheap and like.
No, it feels
shit.
like garbage.
It's so bad. Well, that's because it was like right after they started losing money. They're like, we got to recoup some losses
Is
here.
RE3 a disappointment? Here's
No,
the
I
thing
loved
about RE3.
Let's hear your thoughts.
It's very short. I beat the game first playthrough, taking my time, mind you, in about 6.5 hours, which I think is pretty average. And Cameron loves those games.
I beat it 10 times in the past week, and I have less than 25 hours of gameplay.
It's a full $60 game, but Shy Guy made a great point in his video about it. They have that new multiplayer mode.
That's what I was gonna say.
What is it called? It's called
Resistance.
Resistance, right?
Yeah, I haven't touched
but
it.
I've heard that it's not good. I've heard for the people that it's not good, but Capcom was mainly showing that off before they showed Resident Evil.
Yeah, that was the game.
Like the game, and then they're like, oh, but it's actually going to be bundled in with Resident Evil 3. So I think it was a way for them to justify selling the game for $60 because they're like, well, you not only get Resident Evil 3, but you also get this full other game that we worked on.
Yeah.
It's not a multiplayer for Resident Evil 3, it's its own game. But it just so happens to be a multiplayer-only game, which a lot of games are like that.
How are the controls in that? Is it just Resident Evil 3 engine?
I have not even tried
I have not opened it. I don't plan to. I'm just like...
I heard it's not good.
Well, if I'm going to play it like an online shooter game, just play with one of the best ones. I don't got time for like a mediocre.
I don't want to play Doom multiplayer. I don't want to play any of that. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
But if it didn't have that in it, I guarantee it'd still be $60.
Yeah.
As it stands, if you want to play the multiplayer, I think you're getting $60 worth of a game because it has that in it. But Resident Evil 3 alone, I think is way too short to be $60, especially considering that it's gonna go on sale for sure for half price
first
in like 2 months, right?
Probably 6. Within 6.
It'll be half price within 6 months.
It'll be $20 within a year. I'll guarantee that. But my whole thing is, I don't think every there is a lot of replayability to it, but like on Nightmare and Inferno mode, it rearranges all the items. But like, it's not like that big of a deal. But like, I think it's good to have AAA games with a lot of effort that you don't have to spend like 30 hours to beat. You could just play it in one sitting. Like, I wanted to finish it last week in one sitting, but on my first playthrough, I'm saying.
Resident Evil Code Veronica is probably the next one that's going to be remade.
I think it should.
Who was Prime made by? Retro, dude. Don't forget Perfect Dark. I think the whole world's forgotten about Perfect Dark.
Yeah, I think Resident Evil 3 was
Metroid Prime does count as an FPS, but Nintendo didn't make it, but it is an FPS. Retro made that. But it is a Nintendo game, so I guess that should count, right? But I was really thinking of like Nintendo actually making it. I was thinking in my head with like Mario characters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I completely forgot about Metroid Prime, honestly. So I guess that does count. But Nintendo technically didn't make it; they just published it, and it is their property. But there you go.
I think Resident Evil 3 was worth it, but hey, I mean, you made a point in Shy Guy's comment section. But if you just sell the physical copy of the game right after you beat it for like $40, $45, there you go. You bought the game for like $15, especially if you use the Best Buy rewards. Then you probably spent like fucking $5
or something.
Yeah, like $2 on the game.
I made money on multiple games doing that. Oh, for one, you get a steelbook a lot of times.
I forgot about the steelbook.
You know how much a fucking Doom Steelbook, my Doom Steelbook sold for? $35. I made money to play Doom.
Yeah.
I bought Doom with my Best Buy Gamers Club or whatever, or I might not even actually. I think I didn't use it on that. So I paid $60 for Doom. But when I beat it, I sold it for $45, and then I sold the Steelbook right when I got it for $35. And then so you do the math there. That's fucking $80 right there. I made money playing Doom because I bought physical.
I'll tell you what. If you want to pre-order games, my Best Buy is about to expire. You might as well do it now with my phone number. I mean, for real.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I need to pre-order though. Besides,
I pre-ordered Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4, which it let me.
Oh, those are gonna be way off.
Yeah, I don't care though.
Yeah.
I'll forget about it, and then Catherine for Switch.
Okay.
And then I thought about I'm probably gonna do Cyberpunk. I was like feeling guilty in the cart. I'm like
Scott the Woz versus Jack Black. I've been watching.
Jack Black, what is that?
I know, right? I've been watching Jablinski Games. He's been playing through
he's playing stuff.
Red Dead 2, and I love Red Dead 2 so much that I've been watching every episode.
That's the game I should quarantine.
From start to finish. Dude, it's so good.
I know, I'm sure I love
that game. Fucking awesome.
You see the South Park episodes where they're talking about
Oh yeah, I did. Nintendo made an FPS on SNES called Battle Clash or something. Really? Did they? What was that Super Scope game? There was a Yoshi's Tour Super Scope game. Suckapon for Smash Pass. I lagged out. Yeah, sounds like more Miller time. There's a tech demo of Mario FPS on the Unreal Engine made by a fan. Oh, I'm sure there's tons made by fans, right? How much longer will you stream?
Probably a little bit longer.
Like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour maybe? I don't know. Who knows?
1 year.
Oh, Perfect Dark, I think was made by Rare. It is. Shane, if you're done watching Smiling Friends, could you please talk about an MU game? Talk about an Adult Swim show you've been telling me to watch on the game news. Are you kidding me? That is not gonna fly. We're like, guys, I watched this TV show that's been out for a while.
I want to make an anime video.
You gotta well, this is
I know it's not an anime, I'm just...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Okay, I gotta race from over here.
No. I gotta
You farted, everybody. That's why I'm
like... I gotta react to the JoJo intros. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, you do. I want to see that. Be funny with Mama, because you'd be confused too.
Yeah, I know.
But you'd be less confused.
Little niece made anime videos on Bubby's World a long time ago. Technically, it was like the Little Niece character, but voiceover only. And I thought they were funny, but it was just so random a long time ago. I don't remember how, like fucking a year ago maybe. I don't even remember. But I reviewed Dragon Ball and My Hero Academia and some other stuff as Little Niece, and people liked it. That was fun. Maybe I'd do that again. That was fun. But maybe I'll do the JoJo reaction tomorrow. I've been wanting to make a new Bubby's World video actually. I have a bunch of ideas.
Too bad you can't do it with Mama with social distance.
We'll do it through the door. I wanted to make more Bubby's World videos, but I was editing every single morning this past week. I woke up, went straight to editing the Little Niece video for hours, and then would get off. And I'm like, that's kind of draining. To do that, and then just a couple hours later do the news video, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I didn't have time to make a Bubby's World video, so I gotta make a Bubby's World video. Because I got tons of ideas. I want to make a rant about people wearing those bike outfits, the spandex.
Yeah. Like, you've already made those rants.
This motherfucker, these people will walk into goddamn Starbucks with their fucking bike shorts on with a gut hanging out. Like a middle-aged fucking man with his ass cheeks just hanging out. Everyone can just see his goddamn silhouette of his fucking ass. He's like, can I get a venti latte milk? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, motherfucker, why the fuck did you pay $300 so we can all see your fucking ass crack? Go home, bitch! But I'm gonna rant as that character that I do with the slick back hair and the pink shirt and the shorts and everything. I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna yell and get real pissed.
Did I exit out? Sorry.
Game prices used to be all over the place.
Oh, I know. Shaq Fu was like $70, $80.
If you look at an old game catalog from like EB Games or something like back in the day in the mid-90s, it would be like Super Metroid is like $90, and then like Yoshi's Cookies like $40 or something, and like their prices were everywhere. I don't know at what point was it 64 PlayStation where it was like they just stuck it at 60 and that was it forever. I don't know. Yeah,
but they changed it with DLC now.
Oh, that is true.
They sneak into DLC.
But DLC is optional.
Yeah, it is optional.
So
it's not most of the time. Sometimes it's not, but
I prefer prefer games when they didn't have DLC.
Yeah, I know.
Because they leave out stuff on purpose now to make it DLC.
Yeah, like costumes and stuff. Like, I bet this would have been unlockable.
Yes, it would have been. Everything would have been.
In the Resident Evil 3 remake, Carlos has like an option to his outfits, but there's none in there. I'm like, oh, that's DLC later.
Yeah.
Because it says default, and then there's just nothing else.
Yeah. Doom Eternal went out of their way to say there will not be any DLC. Everything available is unlockable in the game right now. And I think that's great. Right? They said you can't buy anything.
Yeah.
There's not going to be additional stuff. You can't buy it. Isn't that great?
It is?
I think that's awesome.
Who said that?
id Software with Doom Eternal.
Oh, that's great. That is how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I kind of like amiibos. Like, if you're going to do that, if you're going to have, like, stuff behind, like, a paywall, at least give me a little figure I could have to show for it. If it's, like, non-optional stuff.
A reaction video on SF? What is SF?
San Francisco.
Is that? I mean, I don't think that's what they meant.
I don't think so.
I mean, obviously, I think you miss Matt. Hey, I talk to Matt kind of often. He was actually Matt's making a new video with me and you in it, Cameron.
What is it?
The
burger one.
The food video from Japan. He said it's hilarious. And I'm
really?
like, I didn't imagine it could be hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought he scrapped it.
I thought he did because I thought it sucked too.
I didn't think it was funny at all.
Matt said it's hilarious. He said, "I'm working on it now. You're gonna love it." And I'm like,
okay.
Matt just can spin bullshit into gold. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is with this guy.
Yeah, I didn't think that was. I didn't think there was anything to work with there.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, well, that was kind of nothing, but you know, whatever.
How about this? I didn't know I could. I forgot I could do this. I knew I could do this.
I thought Cameron had another girlfriend named Randy.
No, I had a kind of stalker in high school named Randy.
Did you?
She was a girl.
Oh, okay. Liberty. What do you say? Liberty, 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 liberty. Which should Nintendo make first? F-Zero for Switch or a new Diddy Kong Racing? I would say a new Diddy Kong Racing over
Oh,
F-Zero.
yeah.
There's so much more you can do with Diddy Kong Racing because it has an adventure mode. There's all these different vehicles and everything. F-Zero, we get it. You go really fast on futuristic tracks. But I know people always say like, oh, we want a new F-Zero. But I feel like if Nintendo makes one, it's not going to sell that well. But maybe it will.
No, I think it would.
I wouldn't be interested in it. I don't really care.
I'd probably buy it.
Check it out, but like.
I mean, I have F-Zero on the GameCube. I don't really want to play it, but like I want them to make it for the fans. I want the fans to.
Jacob's gonna get bummed on that because he leaves an F-Zero comment on every single video. He's the biggest F-Zero fan there ever was.
I appreciate F-Zero.
Dude, I bought Turok 2 for like $69 at the mall in the late 90s, early 2000s, and I hated the game.
Dude, I have a video going up tomorrow where I talk shit about Turok. This is like $20 on the eShop now.
Yeah, and it's fucked.
I tried playing Turok 2 like 3 years ago. I was like 45 minutes into the first level, and I'm like, when does this end? I wasn't like stuck or anything. I just kept going.
Yeah.
And I looked at someone who knew what they were doing. They weren't speedrunning, but they knew what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
It took like 35 minutes for them to beat the level. I was like, that is way too long.
Mm-hmm. I remember Trey's dad used to play that a lot.
Well, I liked it back then because I didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't even like it that much back then.
Heavy Game Crew versus Paul Blart. I don't know how old he is now, but he's pretty big. He might get us. I don't mind DLC in like 360 days. They were always worth the money. Hold up, I thought we was Twitch boys now. No, that's just me. I just do Twitch now.
I'm actually gonna do Twitch too.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Heavy Game Crew versus Jake from State Farm. Who's Jake from State Farm?
I don't know, he's in all those commercials.
Yeah, but I don't remember what
I have State Farm. It was a really
what's
sketchy thing.
What's the commercial with
Jake from State Farm.
Oh, is that black guy?
Yeah, yeah.
That's Jake?
I think so.
Is it?
I think so.
Wait, that's Allstate.
Oh, is it?
That's Allstate, Stan.
I've heard it both.
You're in good hand. State Farm, Jake from State Farm. I don't know what that is. What the fuck was I about to say? Damn it, I forgot. Maybe Jake would beat us up though. I never got done with the first level.
Yeah, it's fucking long. A level in a game should be like.
Did y'all lose the brand name for the skate company? What?
What brand name? If I started a company.
FU Crew never was a skate brand, and we didn't lose the name. What the hell?
We actually lost the rights to the name in a match.
Jake wears the khakis. I don't know. I cannot think of Jake from State Farm. I don't know. Jake from State Farm killed himself. Is that right?
Did he?
What can Sega do to make Sonic revolutionary?
I think they should. I've talked about this a few times. They should just focus on speed. Don't have slow platforming sections where the controls are really loose because they're also.
Oh yes,
because the controls are like. Sonic Lost World had a run button, so when you do slow down, it's not like super loose and like you over jump things and like
Another.
But then, yeah. Don't do the slow sections. That's all I'm saying. Just have a constantly moving game where you're small on the screen so you can see far ahead and know what's up.
We don't own Heroin. I just used to ride for Heroin. That's somebody else's company. That's someone named Mark the Foster. He lives in Los Angeles, and that's a real actual skateboard company. That is not us. But you saw another Heroin skate group on Thrasher. That's probably the Heroin that I'm talking about. I used to ride for Heroin, but that's not us. That's just a company. We got nothing to do with that. We were on skateboards. Cameron was the owner.
Yeah, it was. Cameron the Camster.
Galaxy or Sunshine? Cam's gonna say Galaxy, but I have to say Sunshine because I've not played Galaxy.
Yeah, so. Galaxy. Sunshine's great.
I think Galaxy is probably better from what I hear.
All right, we got it.
I think the world will end is when Famiclones become more popular than PCs and consoles. I don't think that'd ever happen.
Wait, what?
I think the world will end is when Famiclones will become more popular than PC and consoles.
Nah, that one.
When the hell would a Famiclone ever become more popular than PC and console?
Yeah.
No one likes Famiclones already as it is. They're cheap and shitty usually.
Yeah.
Do you think Nintendo will ever make Super Mario Bros. 4? They registered the trademark.
They did that years ago.
Yeah, that was in the Wii U days. I think.
That was in like 2013. Yeah.
I
mean, probably not. They gotta have a weird thing.
They shoulda.
Yeah, they should.
It'd be fun if they did. And they put like real love and care into a Mario 2D game instead of just like crapping out a fucking generic thing like they like to do. That'd be awesome.
Still like Super Mario.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but
where's Bo? He is. I made an update video on Bo's YouTube, like at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I did. But Bo is. I don't know. He's in my heart. He's just hanging out. Bo, I don't know. I just don't ever do Bo. I just do little niece mostly. But I mean, I have funny Bo ideas from time to time to post on Instagram, and then I just forget. Someone will like DM me like a Bo spot or something. I'm like, oh, you're posting it, and I don't. Just Bo is Bo. He's just being Bo. There's a real Bo anyway, so we don't even need Bo. But you guys might need Bo.
Oh yeah,
we have our Bo fix.
Yeah, there's someone in Nashville that does Bo better than Bo.
Yep.
But we don't want to say it.
Chicken bone, now with sound, now with sound, now with sound.
Is that Skate Jort? I love Skate Jort.
Oh well, it's actually Tommy Wright.
Yeah,
well, it's actually a rapper named Chicken Bone on a Tommy Wright mixtape. But yeah. It's
all right. I can still win.
It's Shake Jort. Yeah.
It's Skate Jort.
Skate Jort. Sorry. Is Bo Shane's twin brother? Yes. Some people have thought that Bo was not me.
Yeah.
I've had people DM me on Instagram like back in the day when I would do Bo a lot, and they're like, "Oh man, I thought this was Shane. What?" And then be like, "No, this is Shane."
Remember Morgan Burgess?
Oh my god, yeah, that's the OG Bo.
It was OG Bo. That was before you got sued for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
You had to come up with a new gimmick for Bo, a new name for the gimmick.
I doubt that the chat knows.
Revival got let go today.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's good.
Uh-huh.
Right after AEW taped them months ahead of time, and they were already going to be out in time anyway.
No.
So they get the points for being the good guys.
Bastards. Is Cameron's wife chili real? No.
No, I wish. No, I don't wish. It'd be fucked.
I've always thought that the next 2D Mario should include a bunch of different playable characters with their own story paths that interconnect.
That'd be cool.
See, that'd be fun. See, Nintendo could make something fun. You thought of that right off the top of your head, and that could be fucking just... Nintendo just sit down in a fucking room for like an hour. They could make an amazing, idea and concept for a 2D Mario game. You know what I mean?
At least a fucking new graphical style.
All they do is they go, you guys want to make a 2D?
If you look at even on Super Mario All Stars, if you look at all the Mario games besides Lost Levels, we can forget that one. If you look at Mario 1, 2, 3, and Super Mario World, they all look different. Even on the Super Nintendo All Stars version, they all have their own styles.
Yeah, it's great. They all had love and care put in each and every single one of them. That's why. The new Super Mario Bros. Series is literally, they go, you guys want to make another one? And they just do it. Yeah. They don't think about it, they just do it. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
did love that
so it's still,
New Super Mario U was the best one, I thought.
But imagine if they actually put their minds to it.
Oh no, they can make it so good.
Think about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and Yooka-Laylee and all these other great 2D fucking side-scroller games. Like,
Oh no, they could.
what do you think of Shantae?
I've never really truly played one for that long.
For the bit that I have played, it's pretty fun. It's a great 2D side-scroller. Speaking of 2D side-scrollers, it has a huge fan base, but they make too many of them.
Yeah.
There's a new Shantae game like every 6 months. I swear to God.
Yeah, there is.
Like Jesus Christ.
I have the Game Boy Color version of my 3DS.
I was playing that one. It's all right.
Yeah, I should have saved that red shell. I got greedy.
It's all right. It's not that great. Miyamoto smoked a lot while making video games. Yeah, he did. That is true. Miyamoto. I wonder how. I was thinking recently, how are all them handling this coronavirus situation? Is Miyamoto like under protection?
He should.
Don't go outside, Miyamoto, ever.
He's a national treasure.
Yeah, he is. I think technically, legally, is a national treasure.
Yeah. But yeah, he created Mario. That's a big deal.
I'm pretty sure like he is officially recognized as one of Japan's like top social influencers. Like recently, he got like an award or he got recognition that only like 3 people in Kyoto have ever gotten throughout the entire history.
Well, yeah, I mean he's like Walt Disney's level.
Yeah.
He's a little under that, but
Micro fluff. Sony and Xbox controller simple tweaks and changes. Well, I think the Xbox controller is pretty goddamn good.
I think it is too. I don't even know.
The only problem I have with the Sony controller is the analog stick placement. See, look, like I'm holding this controller. That's natural right here.
Yeah.
But to do this, I gotta do that, and that's a little bit of effort.
Yeah, I can see.
I can feel the effort doing this.
I could. Hey, look. Barely.
Okay, leave your thumb there for a second.
Here?
Yeah. It will start to cramp on me after.
No, that doesn't happen to me.
People said it's happening. Dude, the PlayStation
that does not
feel
happen
so cheap.
The PS3 controller?
PS2 or it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
Oh my god, it feels so cheap though.
Yeah.
It's like really hollow and plastic.
This is official too.
I know, but yeah, it's like really cheap. Like these controllers are like feel sturdy and.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, these ones.
I feel like there's not very much tech in here. It's just
well, there was, and then they took the 6-axis stuff out.
Oh really?
I think so.
It says 6-axis on.
No, never mind then. I don't know. Well, yeah, there was like motion controls. Then literally nobody used it, so like these are expensive.
Can I game with this?
You can.
Am I gaming right now?
This generation was the most pointless, though.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was kind of rushed, I think.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. I think every game that's on this generation could have worked on the PS3 and Xbox 360. It wouldn't have looked as good.
Cameron.
It wouldn't have looked as good. But it could have been done, and it would have been gameplay-wise. It would have all been the exact same thing.
Well, the next generation of consoles is going to be an actual.
That seems like it's going to be different, actually. I'm not saying we should have waited until now for the PS4.
Well, yeah, just give it like 2 more years.
I think maybe like 2 more years have been fine. Because all the games were like multi-plats anyway, or like cross-gen games anyway.
I'm currently gaming right now. I don't know what you think of that. Do you care?
No. You farted again.
Son of a bitch, dude.
I'll take it like a man. I'll take your shit. I'll have my nose liquefy your shit, and it'll put it on my tongue, and I'll eat your shit.
The Smash team is working on DLC from their homes. Are they? I don't know if they are, because they said the DLC might get delayed. Nintendo sourced cocaine and make controllers. There you go. Can you ever see a war between Disney and anime happening? A war? I don't know what that means,
yeah,
but...
They both have, like, their own unique...
I think Disney owns Ghibli in America.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they have the
rights.
Well, like, they co-own it, so I think, like, no one can, like, release it. I think that's why it's so expensive.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's not on... Well, some Ghibli's on Netflix, but, like, it's not on Disney Plus, so if they owned it, it'd be on Disney Plus.
Well, I think they only own the rights to it in America.
Yeah. Well, they co-own
I don't know. Yeah.
Is Disney Plus even in Japan yet? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it's just an American thing.
Pokemon Black and White were more challenging and more replay value than Sword and Shield. Oh, yeah, of course.
I love Black and White.
That's like when your sibling or friend wanted to play but wasn't only one player game. Yeah. You think Nintendo will make a Wario game for Switch? Probably not.
I was thinking about that recently, actually.
Like, what do you mean, a WarioWare game? Or
that one they really need to.
I don't understand why, because the Switch is perfect for that.
Yeah.
But, there's like the Wii Wario games or actual Wario games.
Ah! I took a gamble with that one. I'm still getting second, though.
I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah. I think if I had to choose, I think I like this analog stick placement better, but barely.
I'm just saying, dude, like that.
I don't think about it, but no, yeah, it is a little better
when
like
I
this.
hold the controller, this is how.
What about a D-pad game? It's
okay,
not bad.
That's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I could have won the whole thing there. Let's do one more circuit and then wrap it up.
Sammy Classic Sonic fan fricks up the competition.
This is the last circuit.
Sammy Classic Sonic fan is my dad.
Is it?
Yes. I am aggressively average at Mario Kart. LOL.
I am too. I am better than I am on the streams though, because I am like chit-chatting, not really paying much attention.
We're long overdue for a Wario platformer.
I've been meaning to play through the Wario platforming series now that we're on quarantine, because I got my Virtual Boy on sale on eBay. Huh?
You gonna start on the Game Boy?
Well, yeah, wherever it starts. I have all the games.
Mario Land 3 is the first one, I think.
Yeah, I have all the games.
You have all of them?
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance ones?
Yep. GameCube, Wii, got them all.
How many Wario Lands are there? There's like 4 Wario Lands, right? Pretty sure
there's 4 on the Game Boy, 1 on the Virtual Boy, 1. I have that one too.
There's 1.
I got mine from when I was a kid.
1 on Game Boy, 2 on Game Boy Color, and 1 on Game Boy Advance.
There's Wario Land 4, I know that.
Yes, that's Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I have that. I have them all. I know I have them all. And it is, I mean, from what I remember, it's underrated, but I want to play through them all. Because that one that's like a Nintendo platforming series that just kind of slipped under the cracks.
Single player games are not dead because, look at fucking Doom Eternal. That's a single player game. Look at Resident Evil 3.
I think multiplayer's underrated. Yeah, overrated.
Overrated?
I mean, it's great, but it's like, well, like everyone's like, I remember this is years ago, but people were like pissed that Tomb Raider's online mode wasn't that great. And like The Last of Us, I'm like, who gives a shit?
Why would you want that in that?
If you're gonna play online multiplayer, play an online multiplayer game. Don't play.
You got the chance. Oh, I need to pay attention to this level. I wanted to see it. Oh, what do we got? We got the trees. They look nice. They got the rocks. There's the rocks. Yeah, I like rocks. There's the villagers. Look at this. I like this. I never knew the significance of everything. Are those pineapples? Those are pineapples. We got oranges here, dude.
Ah, shit! Sunny Bona.
Sunny Bona. Oh, the oranges fall off the tree. When you get them. There's a pile of leaves. They got the goddamn balloons. Just like the game. Oh my god, it's just like the game, isn't it? The shells. They got the shells. Look, they got it all.
Yeah, you got it all. It's great.
I didn't even know. Oh, look, there was Tom Nook's shop.
I should have stopped by.
Waving at you.
And say, will you give me 100%? Oh, 20%? I'll come back tomorrow.
Sometimes I feel bad for selling so much stuff to the shop and I don't even buy anything, but it's a fucking game and they don't care. They're happy still.
I don't like hurting animals in games.
But, I mean, like, I sell so much to Tommy and Timmy, and I'm like, I'm just taking all their money, dude. You know? Like, I'm not buying anything.
You're the only goddamn person. Well, look at my coins.
Oh, you got bells. You got 5 bells. Boy, not very much. Not gonna do much of that.
Yeah, you're right.
But, yeah, I'm like, I'm taking all their money. I'm not buying anything. I feel like a dick when I leave. I'm like, oh, no. If you got the chance, would you collaborate with Video Game Donkey? Of course. Donkey's humongous. Why would I not? Why would we not? Donkey makes really short videos. Only makes like 2 minutes. A 2-minute, 3-minute video. And I like Donkey, but like, I don't understand how the fuck he's so popular. Cause it's like, he just does like an okay little voiceover and just like mumbles about a game for like 2 minutes and then that's it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's alright, I like it, but like...
I don't see how it's that popular.
JonTron makes incredible stuff, and I see why he's so popular, but Donkey just goes, well, here goes Captain Toad, and that's like it. I'm just like, what? Nothing, like, nothing happened.
You know Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Z is an acceptable password for Metroid on NES.
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, you gotta, like, do, like, a different font, but...
An acceptable password?
Yeah, let me...
What does it do?
It's like not that good, but it works.
What does it do?
Well, what do you mean? What does it do? It's a password game.
Oh, to save the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the new Call of Duty sucks? I like the new one. Don't eat the black pudding from Bill Cosby. I won't. Is there a chance for the Dragonborn to be in Smash Bros?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. What's up, Capicow? Donkey used to be funny. Is he not funny? It's the same thing to me. I mean, I watched it and I was like, okay, I mean, it's alright. I mean, I'm subscribed, but I just don't think it's that great. I don't know how he has millions of subscribers and gets millions of views for that. He's not doing anything. He's like literally like not doing anything. But people love it for some reason. That was a spot on Donkey impression. Donkey has been around since forever. That's literally most of why. Some of with Nostalgia Critic. Same with Nostalgia Critic. Well, yeah, I guess I didn't know Donkey had been around since the beginning, but
Well, yeah, if you're around from the beginning, you can do it.
then you're grandfathered into success, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they worked hard back then, too. Or at least Nostalgia Critic did.
Yeah, Nostalgia Critic worked a lot harder than Donkey, that's for sure. But even Nostalgia Critic's early videos isn't much effort. But that's okay for back then.
Yeah.
But now, like, Nostalgia Critic puts a fuckload of effort into those videos. So
I love his videos, but I haven't watched a new one in, like, a long time.
I prefer the old Nostalgia Critic. The more simple Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't like the skits. I don't like the skits.
Yeah.
I don't like the, what is that? What are their names? Whoever the fuck the people they hired, the black chick the black dude and the fat chick. I don't know what the fuck their names are, but Tamara or some shit is one of them. And then, I don't like those people. I don't think they're funny. Alright? I'm sorry. You want to lie and say they're funny?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I do.
Funny. Do you think they're funny? I don't think they're funny.
I mean, yeah, they're just whatever.
I mean, Nostalgia Critic.
Sometimes they're really long.
Alright. They are really long. Like, dude, just talk about the goddamn movie. I liked when he used to just talk about the goddamn movie at his desk.
Yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, I do like it when it gets to the point.
I thought that was better.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Super Bubby 3D Land. Zilla. What does Zilla do? Dragonborn from Skyrim, where you can use dragon shouts to send enemies flying or set them, freeze them. What? No, that's not gonna happen. How long did it take for Cameron to do dress up as Link and make a video about it? I remember that day.
The editing probably not long anyway, even with the editing.
That was
dude. I pulled a muscle and it hurt so bad to like move.
Rolling around that day.
Well, not before that. I pulled it like skating.
Oh, okay. I don't. Remember.
Yeah, rolling around it hurt so bad.
That was a long time. It was like 2015, wasn't it?
16.
2016. I remember filming it. We went down to that little trail by the skate park.
Yeah.
That was fun. Good times, man.
Where's the password? I just looked at it earlier.
If you Game Crew versus Angry Video Game Nerd, we whoop his ass.
2-on-1, yeah.
I was watching Angry Video Game Nerd today. I watch every single one of his. I watched the Mortal Kombat clones video today.
I didn't watch that yet.
See, Angry Video Game Nerd has been the same throughout, but it's always been good quality.
Yeah.
And I always like it. It's great.
Yeah, he's been putting work in.
But like, Donkey is huge.
Yeah. No, I know. I don't get it. I don't mind it, but I don't get it.
Because oh,
it's okay.
Mario there and the something there and the Toad's doing this, that there, and we're going over here and get the crown and oh, would you look at that? We done beat the game. All right, well that's all there is to that. That's a Donkey video.
Yeah.
I just made a Donkey video. I'm for real though. Like what in the hell? What era of gaming is your favorite? I don't know.
I think now, honestly,
it is really incredible now.
I think it's easily better now than ever. Even if you take retro gaming out of it, I think the games that come out now were like so incredibly like detailed. Like if you showed me like when I was a kid, like during like my favorite era, like Super Nintendo and like PlayStation 1 and stuff. If you showed me games from today, I'd be like, "Fuck PlayStation, fuck 60, fuck all this. This is awesome."
Yeah, I know, right?
I'd have been blown away. But now, I don't know. People do let nostalgia get in the way, and there are some things that like aren't the same, I guess. But like I'd have been pissed at DLC.
What era? Oh, wait, hold on. Why were you rolling around? Because that's what Link does. Link rolls around.
The running hurt the most, actually. Just like the shitty little like hustle or whatever he does.
There are a lot worse channels. I like Donkey. I'm just making fun of him, but I honestly don't see how he's so big. He like doesn't try at all. He just like slaps something together for like 2 minutes and then like it gets millions of views. I'm like, what the fuck? He like talks about goddamn like whatever the new game that comes out. Like the last one I remember watching, even though I do watch some here and there, was the Toad Treasure Tracker one, and he literally was like, oh look, it's cute, it's got Toad and he's walking around. Oh my God, don't you? There's a guy there. Look at that. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the video, and that's it. I was like, what the fuck just happened? So
I like surreal entertainment.
Oh my God, did you see that on my phone? Because I got a notification that
really?
uploaded a video.
I swear to God, I just said that.
No way.
I swear on everything, I just said that randomly.
Uploaded a video.
Really?
What about Meat Canyon? You like that? Oh my god, Meat Canyon's so good.
What? How did that blow me up?
You ever watch that?
No. What?
Meat Canyon?
No. What is it? Fuck.
Dude, it's like the best anime channel on not anime, but animation. The best animation channel on
That was a
YouTube.
bad time for that show.
They got in trouble with who owns Bugs Bunny? Is it Warner Bros?
Yeah, Warner. Fuck you!
Warner copyright strike their Bugs Bunny video, which was Bugs. It was clearly a parody for one thing, but I think Bugs Bunny was like a rapist or something in it, like that. So canonically, they made a video stating like, well, canonically, I guess Bugs Bunny's a rapist because technically Warner Bros owns this content. Right
Yeah, they're making money off of it.
They're making money off of this content, which means that.
Yeah, there was that Star Wars movie. I said the same thing. Other people said it too, but there was that Star Wars movie that Disney like claimed and were making money off. I'm like, so this is canon then? That's true though.
Yeah.
If they're making money off it, it's canon. Is Super Mario Bros. Canon?
Yes, I think it is.
Well, it's technically not Mario though.
What do you think of Chris Chan? He was at our panel one time. We had a panel at Too Many Games one year, and Chris Chan was in the audience, and everyone was like, "Did you guys know Chris Chan was there?" Because we live streamed it. And they're like, "Chris Chan was in your audience." We're like, "Who the fuck is Chris Chan?" We know who that was, and we looked it up and we're like, "Oh my god, that's fucked! I can't believe that."
I wish Dobby ran in right now.
Why right now?
I always wish Dobby ran in right now.
I just realized something. No one has paid you guys for child support. Nope. We are going to court, baby.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're going to court, and it's going to be a long trial. And
I don't even want to see my kid anyway, so it's all right.
I do. I miss.
It's always all for Shane. He wants to see.
I miss my son. Public domains has copyright law has to be changed for real. It was a parody of Bugs Bunny. Like they don't, but this guy obviously didn't want to go go against Warner in a legal battle.
Well, it's like that'll all like legal battles are weird. It's like there's big companies that are clearly in the wrong, but they're like, well, they're a big company, so that's it. They can do it. It's just like so accepted. But like it's bullshit. Why should it cost millions of dollars if you're right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Shouldn't it be if you win? But like, how could they win? How could these companies win? I don't know. It's weird. It's just like.
I'm gonna send you some Meat Canyon, and you gotta watch it.
Okay.
It's so good. It's like really dark and fucked. We are Chris Chan.
Fuck you! I didn't mean to hit the boost.
But yeah, Chris Chan was in our first ever panel we had.
Only panel.
Only panel. Maybe you don't know. Maybe we'll have another one.
Oh, only to this day.
It's the only panel we've ever done, except for the imaginary one I had in my head. It was awesome.
Was it?
It was in front of a packed stadium.
I always wanted to make fake panels, like when there's like Comic Con, just say it's Comic Con and just like go to an empty building.
We talked about doing that before.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious.
People might find it, like looking for it. Not anymore, but that old YouTube they might have.
Yeah. Fucking, I'll tell you what. What would you say if Nintendo decided to put loot boxes in their games? Well, they already do on mobile. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, I guess, right? They're just like, oh, well, you know what? Finally, we're going to make a little bit extra money here. I feel, right? Okay, so Nintendo talks shit about mobile games when it was mostly Iwata.
Yeah.
Iwata was like, dude, we're not doing mobile games. That's fine. Because people are like, you guys should do mobile games. You'll make money. And then right after Iwata dies, they're like, all right,
we're doing it.
Yeah, we're going to make mobile games now. And I'm like, damn, you guys really, really don't care, huh? But I mean, it's a good business decision for them.
Yeah.
It's like kind of funny because
if they want to do it on mobile games, I don't give a shit.
Iwata, yeah, I know, right? I'm not
keep it out of your console.
I'm just not gonna play the mobile games.
Yeah.
Period. Anyways, you know what I mean? Fucking had Miitomo for like a week, and I was like, this sucks. It was fun for a day or two.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm over this. And then they quit it. They just quit doing it. I wonder if you have Miitomo downloaded on your phone. Is it still available? I don't think you can download it anymore. Like, can you still click it?
Oh yeah, they did end it, didn't they?
Side effects of scopolamine. Scopolamine.
Yeah, Devil's Breath.
A bad username.
It's that mind control drug from Colombia. Vice did a thing on that's like not really real.
What about it?
Someone asked the side effects of it.
Oh, what are the side effects? I don't know.
I don't know. You get a bony?
Yeah,
I don't know. Should we do one more race and wrap it up?
It's already 9. We could wrap it.
Let's do one more race.
Fine, one more fucking race.
Not a circuit, just a race.
You guys better get your goddamn race shit in gear. I'm gonna watch my favorite Instagrammer real quick.
Okay, I got it. Oh, I already seen this.
Oh, really? It's 11 hours old.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it. I see it. I make sure to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't miss it.
You got notifications on, dude?
You can't do that. I wish I could. I would.
You can have notifications
On Instagram?
On Instagram,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm doing.
You kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, bro?
Oh, I'll do it. All right, we gotta go out on a good course. Super Nintendo, Rainbow Road. That's a
Look,
good.
see, notifications right there. Dude.
Oh, I'm doing.
You never know. You might be able to.
Will this person see it?
No.
Okay then. I don't want that.
We're doing good, Bad Username. How are you?
Thank you for the Games Pass tech. Sorry.
I want to know who these people are spending money making mobile games billions every year.
That's what I want.
I know, right? Cameron needs an OnlyFans.
I thought about opening one as a joke. How come no like famous male has opened one as a joke?
Even if you open it as a joke, no one's gonna see it because who's gonna fucking pay to see it? I mean, someone might pay to see it because.
Well, how come like if I was semi big on YouTube, I would do it. If it was like.
And then you
like if I was like RGT85, I'd do it. It'd be fun. I'd just post funny shit on there all day. If you got a he's got a Patreon, I think. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but like, so you're gonna do. What if you find to do?
I'd be like, oh hey guys, I'm sorry.
If you find to do OnlyFans instead of Patreon.
Dude, Airsoft. If Airsoft Fatty did it, would you subscribe?
Ooh, I don't know if I could do that. If he did actual nudes on there, I might, because that's usually like just nudes of Airsoft Fatty.
I was thinking him doing it as a joke, but if he did it seriously, oh god.
That's the most obscure animal you know? That's so random. I don't fucking know.
Obscure.
FU versus Chris Chan.
Rods?
Well, that'd be a hate crime. We'd beat him up. What?
Rods? Those things that are like.
Oh, those weird things.
That's from JoJo. Oh, it's real, but it's like maybe not real.
Full force.
Someone's stand was that they could control the rods.
Which FU is so the FU crew, FU game crew, whatever. I mean,
I'm blowing this.
We both have access to all of them.
I'm blowing this race so hard.
Full Force was a great video.
Now iDubbbz is canceled.
iDubbbz made it.
He's not canceled, but
he's just under quite a bit of scrutiny now. His next video is gonna get a lot of dislikes, and he's gonna be like, ah, dang it. Like, can you guys play rock paper scissors? The loser has to pinch themselves. What? If you pinch yourself, you can just not. I'm like doing it right now. Not that big of a deal.
I could just not work stiff.
Persona 6 exclusive for Wii U. Yeah, absolutely.
Wii U.
There are companies. Okay, so for a while there were companies making Wii U games like every couple months, and we'd always be like, "Oh my God, is this the last Wii U game?" And then someone else did it.
Yeah.
And every time I would talk about it on the news, the developer would get in the comments and be like, "Fuck you, man!" Every time. And
why are you doing it?
One time I was like, "This looks like a fucking Flash game. What the fuck is this shit?" And they left the comment and said, "It actually is a Flash game. LOL. We just thought it'd be funny to port it." And I was like, "Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
see?
that's okay." Does it not cost them money to put these games up?
I don't know. I don't think Nintendo gives a shit. I think it's like, dude, if you want to put something on there, go ahead, dude. Because they put some fuck shit on the
I'm sure. I think someone's buying these games. There's got to be someone rich out there that wants like a complete Wii U collection, you know, and they're like, gotta get it. What's this? Gotta get it.
What about the new Cooking Mama game?
Oh, that's a whole can of worms right there.
It is.
I was trying to, as the Wii eShop was going down, I was downloading as many demos as I could.
The Wii eShop?
The Wii, yeah, it went out. I captured the footage of it going off on me.
Really? Was it downloading?
It just said like, sorry, this service is no longer available. No, it was done downloading, but once I was done, it was like loading back to the main page.
You got a piece of history, dude.
I did. That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine getting the Sega channel going down.
Is Rich still live? Let's see.
Let's see.
He is still live.
We should live stream someone else live streaming something.
We did that one
Yeah,
day.
yeah, but that's them live streaming something else. We should live stream just their live stream and them like hanging out and chatting. That'd be fun.
Like live stream this?
Yeah. Just like them like sitting in their computer and like we're just like listening to it, like typing in the chat like, hey, we're live streaming.
You got 70 dislikes on here.
What's wrong?
I'll dislike him. I love Rich, but I'm gonna give him a dislike.
Oh god. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching this video. If you're watching this on Christmas, Merry freaking Christmas to you.
He's got intro guy on there, which I don't know what the deal with intro guy is.
Yeah, I don't either. He's a jabroni.
He's always hanging out at Rich's house. He's like, oh, intro guy's here in the middle of a video. I'm like, the fuck is why is Rich's intro not him? Why?
I thought that was Review Tech USA for like a year.
I know, me too.
And I was like, oh, well, then why is this guy in here?
What does he?
I was blown away when I saw what he looked like.
Because I thought it was him too. I was like, why is he using this old picture of himself? I thought it was just an old picture. You know
Anyway,
what I mean?
we're.
I was like, just update.
Thanks, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
I'm